international break into N1. One matches I know was a person in one seminal, yet the any fallout and at the presence Enra, who ram on your friend say La Liga and my game Bakua, and also my boss, I am match Ababakua, your friend say Betis, Omutimo, Womutana Fish, and Emma Ganis Babakuno, woman some night to me and N1 came a boss on him, sir, one my Brentiano, and some Nessia came Emma Timna, your friend's up there is Azuli, honorable first goal, and one night Bobas 74 minutes and Sana, Bobo Betis, almost first goal, and no some number is Azuli Utidina, Natchez has sounded familiar, and maybe a tram now, Catano, and some Nassina kind of Mabokua. Your father said, I have Barca or no, and I just maybe a tram back across Morocco, and some Nabasaka on a switching pole. Now about point of ball, Sonoma Morocco, Mano, and Anno up there is Azuli or no, and some man to Atlantica, and some Namasaida. Your father said Betis, and what you play now. Your father said Victor Rocky, and Wakatano. And some like second go out of my Bobokua. Your father's no some Betis, our Brene, Bobo Cavanas of Barca and a Johnny say, one call a Betis and right touch. I will say, one more former players, me and I just almost still show now. One more some Ayachman Adama Saita. Your father's up Betis into N1, and I update to Abba, who's something you know, yet Emma, yet for another pay, and some our shoulders were no, and some I update to BM, young call a Germany so Enra. One more match, I was a person in Yano, and no some let me Basubakua. Your father said Dortmund, our fear, woman some Heidenheim, and some other just a book game Enra, not just a many Jana. Your father said Nurishahin, Ayobiono, and some master take a Jumana Kama, and some Enra Kama boss our bra, woman some Latin Asha 420 Yano, and what Doniel Malen, one of Atwatanadikai, and what you carry Matemi, and some about second goal. Yabena Brantavaras and Marvin Paringa, one of Kanabako, and some other Masaita, your father's a Heidenheim, Ebium, and some other player, your father's a Dayami, one of some Masarabako, so Sibim Emma given the first time now, not just a Dutchman Ashamiensa, and some Amabokua, your father's a Heidenheim, Omo, and some Atamubaku, Baby, and a Emery Chan Adabako, and so soon to Anra, and Quayo 4-2 Emma Saita, and some Aya Dutchman, Minimsano Pay, and some Amafo Sanra, Mamuko leave for a double chance, and what you call the account over 1.5 million. Your church, Amunina matching. Nina say Enra, Wamusum Aquawe, Emma Sentetian Etra Mecano Bakua, Bobo Crefan say leave for no, Wamusum 90 men to go across of Bantam, and no Omobo say 6 minutes, and I brought them with some Matthew, Cafaro, about to only go, and some other man Sentetian Bobo Kono, leave for the Yabete, so not just a Buakam, Ama Chesenra, Minimsam for so, a man down, Omega, copy, Rebet, I Chesenra. Woman shall send my young money in also come and no update to Abba on Senra. Wabel Koba Sabakua, your father's a Ruka, and some other fear, woman and a sporting sippy, and some other boy. Now, Medicama Bacachos Alcotana, your father's a Victor Giocaras Ayobia, your starting season with a massa. Why no more to bottom a dance so cry? Now, a Jeba could have said a set player, Yakana some Nadia Tia, and some answer before some transfer market, and some baby. Now, Yakasabi. £100 million. I amount. We bet me at Yatono. You're linking to Liverpool. We're linking to Manju and Wache. You're linking to Chelsea. I'm some other Aka Kobas and Anwa. Branham Asabasha Gono. Natchez Ewa. Started season. And you must some Kokamadama Brantana. Your father said your Karas Anwa. Wamusum Nagama Bass Amadia to Gasa. Wamushami and Science our way. Our probable Karas Aruka. Wamum Antimino. And your Pedro Gon. Calves, about first goal, Victor Giocares about second, and Francisco Trincao, and some other Tosomiensa, and some Assos Okai Poina, and some other former player, and the Mabo Cavans and Basset, and what ye, not just a bus of former players, no, one some still show, said Yamina, and some other said Giocares, Ayobia say, I had just a match of some body, Ebiamum, what shall go, about brother Johnny Sam. say I have 5 matches. Our brano, I have 5 match days. I'm no Kasai. There are 5 matches about this season, and some our Premier League and our Portugal Carres, shall go. 8 goals in 5 matches. And our Quatano, and some record here, and I just said Carres or be a brano. One of some let him go to Shanra. One more I have Betis, I'm a machino, and a former player at my Barca, and I said Barca Quatana. One more Janice Uncle, I have Bobakua. Your fans are Betis, when you said German second, sir, after is Azuli on a Chasenra, what a man of the match award, a sin also, Medicadia to them so no, and some former player, and some other Basan to player now. Your fans after is Azuli, or no, and some managers were Genia. Your fans are man of the match award, Enra, and some our some match anymore. No more real Kuba, some real game, and a player fans are Victor Rocky, essay, Yaman to Jassa, Naniante. Now the best work coming on us all done in young couple, and some accidentia was all done in young couple arsenal, and some answer one now so dieta, and post and Kobika trying to say, Ebia Diam, Abakaka ball, and making it debut about the first official game, and some our Betis, Omufie, about the first game, our fear, no essential goal and chrono, one Ginny Danas and Ra, Santanum Abam Edamana, one of Adana saying, and some other man young couple, our brain, what that Betis Bobakona say, what almost protesting, and some as was say, one was set to target, and as I feel one shall go to crowd here. I was saying, best at 10 goals, what Timisham, Adamabokua, your father said Betis, our brother, and some my update to finish what the bar, yet 10 in 70, and some my for an anopay, and some our shoulders, our brother, Yasama Kotana, your father said Victor Rocky, I know some other two to Anra, our Saudi Arabia, I'm much as our door, and know some about to Ganamum, Bobo Cavanos Al Tawoon, Wamushabianum, Ama Al Khalij, Among to me ante, and watch Al Nassar, Woman Bobo Cavanos ugly, and some about 1-1 and 1. I have brought Tavanos and Frank Cassie, one and about first goal, and some Adama ugly, Wamutumuno, and Rakaka Krebi. Nanka, Yabwakam, Yabawakam, I 90+9, and a Basam Al Huraji, one of I take an hour, your own goal. Now just was a good on one Casano, and num so much as Senra, see Ronaldonum, Amosomania draw our San Martinimoa, now just an Omasa drop a 2 points, Amamano Casai, we run our Saudi, Omo Pro League, Yabo 2 matches, no, Hilal Etikai, woman our 6, our brand. Bobakua, your father said Nassar, almost 3rd game, and out of I possible, I had 9 points in Bobakua, your father said Nassar, and some our 5, our brandy, one some Atos Amakuma Kunsia, and some game about Enra. Now you can't about to just say, one some other Anna Ora, your father said see Ronaldo to Enra, one more game and some about Swanim said Ronaldo Asher 900 goals +1. Now we are almost at the JC, and some man Enra our brother. Dear cancer, I support our see Ronaldo and some Anyabian Enra and know some about Ronaldo near now time of presentation at Basua. One more some other channel some shark at the video anymore. Almost Ronaldo at the Jason track cameras what 360 and some other track the entire stadium and no matches and Yoma Enrano and also some of course Enrani Tifo. I attack and say be a banner. El Koba say Bobokua, your fans and Nassar, almost support us yeah, and some Adama Ronaldo, and some managers at Chasano Bama, and some Argentine Kama, and no Kaka from Amaswaya, and about Jaminian say, Ronaldo J. Somo printed Enra, and I had 900, I had career go, and now you are Santa Baco, and some also Sunino, Metesa Ebako Museum Hall, and some Madeira and Chabiano, one some Adabasuma Ama Jasino, and some Ako Ronaldo Museuma, and also I had Kaka Finaswaya, and some Abba Hunsamino. Yet am I a for an anopay, and some our shoulders are free. My men found to him, Ram and some Bobakua. Your fans are no some I bounce and Madrid almost some and your matches our brother side games. I was I know some apostle. Now matches I was a boss our league anymore. Medicalia to him said, and our yesos ya dad elbow game and some our few Okonia. You can say Real Arena Ho and a referee fans Juan Martinez Munwara and some other crocodiles game. Where a game Abobakua. Your fans are Sociedad I 7 and almost wɔn ɛne Real Madrid bɔbɔ kuo no ɛnso abɛbɔ saa match no nyame yɛ no bɔtena ɛna kyɛsɛ notable games a mebɔ so no nyinaa no wɔtena awia ɛbɔ ɛyɛ 2:15 a bɔbɔ kuo no sɛ Gironya mede atoɔ nim Dadawi kurom ama maka kyerɛw sɛ stadium ɛbɛbɔ ma owura fa no sɛ Alejandro Muniz ɔno ɛna bɛkɔ akɔde Gironya ɛwɔ abro a wɔn nso ɛne Barca ɛbɔ ɛno ɛyɛ Stade Municipal de Montilivi ɛhɔ ana Barca for game no ɛno nso ɛbɛkɔ so Atletico Madrid ɛnso bɛbɔ nyame yɛ no bɔtena ɛno nso ɛyɛ 7 anwummerɛ na saa game no ɛnso ɛbɛkɔ so wuram ɛwɔ ne yɛ ka no sɛ ɛyɛ Civitas Metropolitano a referee no ɛfa no sɛ Cesar Soto Grado ɔno ɛna nyame yɛ no bɔtena no wɔno nso ɛbɛkɔ akɔdi game a bɔbɔku a yɛfa no sɛ Atico ɛnso ɛne Valencia foɔ no ɛnso ɛbɛbɔ akyɛsɛ ne nyinaa ɛyɛ update a ɛnom afiri ɔma so ɛdɛba ɛnora mede update bi a wɔsɛ wo nsa ka ɛnso ɛwɔ Real Madrid ɛnsɛ nsɛm no nyinaa mu no ɛnso ɛma ɔno nyinaa no sɛ woduru bɔbɔkura no sɛ Madrid a mede atoɔ nom sɛ manager no ɛnso ayɛ nneɔma pii ɛwɔ abra manager fa no sɛ Ancelotti ɛba so wɔsesa nneɔma mu na meka kyerɛw sɛ akwadaa no ɛfa no sɛ Arda Güler ɔno ɛnso ɛne Brahim Diaz ɛmu baako ɛna kyɛ sɛ ɛnɛ game no wɔbɛgya ɛyɛ midfielders na mpo wɔn nso ɛmɛ Donald Ford ɛyɛ trial na Jamaica kan sɛ sen no ɛnso ɛbɛtumi akɔ wɔsi akwadaa no a yɛfa no sɛ Arda Güler ɛnso ɛso ɛsan sɛ ɔmo wɔ gyidie sɛ Arda Güler ɛfɔm ɛwɔm sɛ Brahim Diaz ɛnso ɛwɔ fɔm ɛdeɛ na so manager no ɛde kan sɛ na season ɛstart sɛ akwadaa wei no sɛ ɔma no bɔ ɛwɔ mfimfini a wɔn gyidie ba sɛ afi mfasoɔ ɛnso ɛbɛba akwadaa no so ɛti deɛ mensɛ kan nyinaa no sɛ likely sɛ bi a and the pecking order no ɛbɛtumi aba sɛ Arda Güler ɛbɛnya the nod over owura mfa no sɛ Brahim Diaz a ɛno nso ɛyɛ update ɛba ho nsɛm no nyinaa no yɛde ɛma yɛtɛfoɔ ɛna no pɛi ɛnso abɔ show no so ɛnora meka kyerɛ no pase yɛ sɛ aberante no sɛ Jude Bellingham ɛne kyɛ sɛ ɔmo yɛ out a ɛnom ayɛ Chouameni mu a kyɛ sɛ ɔmo ntimi wuram ɛwɔ match day squad a wɔn nso ntimi mɔ game no ne nyinaa no sɛ manager no mpɛ sɛ wɔn ɛbɛ risk nkwadaa no ɛsan sɛ wɔn mɛde atoɔ no sɛ ɔmo wɔ next game ɛbɔ a kyɛ Champions League ɛbɛba so ɛne ade ɛti deɛ mɛnsɛ kan sɛ ɔmo monitor Jude ɔn sɛ ɛbɛyɛ week ɛni na medical baba story sɛ Jude Bellingham ɛyɛ obi a wɔtwɛn sɛ game against Real Sociedad no wɔn ɛbɛtumi abɔ ne mom deɛ mɛnsɛ kan sɛ nanko ɛbɛtumi abɔ but ɔmo mpɛ sɛ wɔn ɛbɛ risk no ɔmo tiri ɛba squad manager fans Ancelotti ade kwa win no are good enough achesa squad no ebetumi akwa kwanya win enso aba ade ba ko no say wudu Real Madrid the simple for no say you want to get emo be asonte say enyoma cross before international break after international break ebesesa ye international break free na koi game be a Madrid ababo and watch match be a bobo kua ye fans Real Madrid ebabo be ano one kasa oti TV achi ehwe bia obedi adanse ajatum sampa eniom asese ewa bra performances no enso nabe pajama eniom nyina no enso abekɔ kama eno aye update eba ho nsɛm no ye de ema ye tefo enano pay enso awo show no so de menya nyina no enso ane sɛ mebekai wa bra na transfer market abie time na omo di chasania ye kan sɛ holidays our jewels okay ya na aye Trent Alexander-Arnold ani akwadana ye fan Jude Bellingham we can say make catch us Real Madrid for say womonom prio anso mo call Lenny Joro and a Barca kwadano munti sikaswa womo se den ten abobo kwa say manju anso ade a little over about 60 million euros akofa buy no buy Real Madrid for say doma target for free now for free na bia no bono boss Mbappe eba for free one bejo enti me catch you say Arnold no ayo obi omunya no for free a omope na sa agro e banansense oh yes Liverpool mpani fo no boy no e kasa e Manchester na no yakra me be say boy ne say koba say bia Liverpool mpani fo no womo e consider ne say wonom aye key member womo consider na e bia current market value na ne sika o se fata omo de man dia wonom abeti asiasa in fact obeso obeye one of the highest paid players and some our Liverpool ansana why stand the contract no and so adiama bobo kravan say Liverpool now story na di campa ya me de won sam me to dwan nyina Jamaican na no pay and say Real Madrid fan you say woman ten die na omutiri aba so mu yusu owura na ye fa no say should Bellingham woman betimi dia convince akoda we e be aboy na last na be last minute no wonom aba beginam enso adiama Real Madrid ebobo kode sanse nei wo ba Dani Carvajal enche bia wo kọ ana boy we so kra no wo begina 2 a oyo bia won time pra and wachi utimi invite no ama nioma so koye adama ntimi no kasa no yes still Real Madrid eta som monitor said ya nioma no asi kwa aba bra kwadan na ye fa no say aya Trent Alexander-Arnold no wo mom atwen say bia boy no enso omenya no for free ye da so aka free no baako enso Alphonso Davies out Bamunchin make a chow maybe a chum say Madrid for now imagine says Bamunchin for no Montiasia Nasa Sikabe say be a 30 million bina Real Madrid for the bad monsom number be and you pay 50 million you pay 50 million amasa woman fa kwada no Abramunya Caprio 80 motion amon kama some ye mu dia mo ye na cheso mo ama de eba nani say boy no wonu a wonyanya ready so be extended the contract adiama Bavens of Bamunchin and actually say bonum adaso da Real Madrid woman some akot no mo ama asom na reporter me say kan nyina no say boy no yesem almost say nyame yadma January on say January obetimi assign a pre-contract agreement ama team bia wo pe ana Madrid for no so no woman say relationship at Dawomo and a Bamunchin and Tem Ayakama and the Serbia by the crack January what to me sign us our pre-contract ama Madrid woman about me I announcement and Sena the month of June and so Abba Serbia yes is way Aquadabia fans Alphonso Davies no one about free Bamunchin as a free agent Abba Bobokua your fans some Madrid our brano and so I update about woman say woman about me I announcement before the month of June our brano and Kofasa will be fama and no some I update about something yet Sharuak Mama I come new stadium no na community Jamasa Omuria 100 besi na Jamina no brand say true I come new stadium Masha Sia when we install it a city no and some our stadium Masabra football one by my timeline and I just say one more day Jumadia Mensa can say Kunyana Ebia France in a bar Serbia VIP and now Serbia popular stand and Babia ya can say royal box and some yam yanino Jamina so Masha Sia when we install it a city no and some our come new stadium and Enchebia Astoria Mediaba to Jasawoka and Casa or medical game our ansana fee and some aquanary and also anam kwamua and also some album na Jamanse can say yes almost same stadium no woman best stadium be akakantina ebia sawu stadium fufra I was so see in the next years and year be akeko I was say eche and send a renovation ababa renovation abantueno ayadapem a stadium and a bonza and some iron initially now you say a car and bonza ababo I 1.45 billion euros and I amount an anka bonza best spent name of the second is a new mabia yes almost say you add a cow and it just a new mabia woman I share shamanino abama a kind of peja every almost 1.5 no and you call 3 billion euros and I just amount yes a bonza for your stadium new and also bet me amasia kwakotro esanse nei omu pejam awa bramo ma stadium no ensom aye kama prakoa eno aye update aba player na ye fan say Ansu Fati mama Fati esanse me be kan say oyobi a manager no aye dan pa na me kaye pansa me ka so coach no wonom ana ma akoda ne stay ye wabra ne nim say Xavi ayobi a wo hia Ansu Fati no manager fan say Hans Flick ono de na op aye Fati asampa na wo mo ye process na boy say Coco Pride Makacho san watono waba na mekacho sa Jaminya and some and say enra watimi ya ne kan say 20 session nyina so awie enti manager no and some upper what na abaka match day squad eho na mo mekai se medical ya beto nim say manager ne mpasam amoba rashe akwatana ya fa no say Fati ejise bia medical green light craba eno so ba manager na nkasa be decide asuse bia akwatana ya fa no say Ansu Fati no wadenom abekọ Gironya ana say bi onfa akoda ne enko ne nyina no aye update free omaso adeba ye de ehon nsem no enso ama ye te for ye say manager fan say Flick onsa mabeka chosa abasobo de wom adebo coach no pa na meka nansem ntemo say asa ya na ekwakoye te se bia akutia bi atia coach na fan say aye Xavi esansa what we ba was an and bia wo compare Xavi training and yes Flick training na he say ye physical no more na just a boss no why den a chen time na Xavi ewo ho ama san komode no nyina ba mabeka e dia cho enya player bako and enya mi no amanfo kan ama opponent no so bi so aba be kasa wonu Barca ba adru 80th minute afei ana Barca for ho den no enso dan ho di enti dia menya no na no pani say asena minim say asam no ebaba mete from Xavi a camp yes Xavi Crawford no womo bonyo so aten a womo tiri eba say Xavi at time say na wo call La Liga anymore na wo ka aya clubs a wo ma cover aya distance no more and some all La Liga anymore 1 2 3 na Barca also can na just a boss aya side wo mo so cover distance no more our La Liga na nya bia no say ohunya den na oni stamina wo betimi cover distance there be etidie nkwa na kire say Flick ba ye wonom ama mo ho aye den ama ne we ba no abeka no wokọ Gavi ba no abeka no wokọ Pedri ba no some abeka no de na eno wachi omo say wo mo tiri ba so omo you see aye media coach our brasa media coach na eno ensom aye data wo mo say at the buy ama omo hu say near can say be a physical parameters no say uko aye Barca squad dinima na bia wo calculate every time now found 11 years down the lane and I say be at the last 11 years no tiri Barca every time no and no Barca for physically no man who then as our soropa et you cross Xavi Santa Manu bo na niesta mom and Leo Messi mutinam as Adama Barca o calculate here 11 years down the lane na just Xavi team and wo coach no woman na just almost physical aye parameters no and some the best intelligent na mutimi coach na be kwakasa ai ana aye Flick na baya ama mo ho agina mo ho dini pa de sasa okoye wo bia kana chia sempa a just anum Xavi Crawford na wo mo som ade ne kan say revelation wani nyina no some ade aba akodana ye fa no Paul Victor oyo bia manager no som agini di na ye se brand na ko hia playing time na so coach na ai na adwen say playing time no obema afono akoda no say ye born abeso obo na de hia no so be ya dwumaden oya dwumaden kwande a ene ye born kwan bia so obenya bia bon ti Paul Victor aya akoda bia free na kroi awasam o study esasere minya no ensom aresa manager no abema akoda anya playing time Frankie de Jong as latest and ye na de Jong na so debuta me who play what is about we da na ono akasa me say bi o te wa so enipa wono abeja tum say yebe ko Euros na wo mo bom game our prior our Netherlands omo camp no sanko gitumu akoye surgery aka ne one ton da amanka che so ne La Liga na sempo wona Barca kwa na nka start La Liga na yesi afraid ye brain say o tinka say okay pa na wona nkasa communicate e de a kira Hans Flick and in the backroom staff say afraid o tinka say ne ho ye enti di eba no say ne ho ye dia e de free next week akwa ne nyina no wo mo so abama branch when said De Jong no was starting here you find say collective training just no and some update Alba when say branch when say Pedri yes see adia Barca for ye edema Pedri and say wo mo call US okay wo mo call Baltimore akobo game and some our US so yes no mo say Pedri ayo bia no ho behia ama coach and fan say Flick enti said ya kwara no proper reference no also mo sia no enti omo ye say yes obi recommend yes center bi Emma Barca for the ho and mo ka say wo mo pedi attack and say genetic analysis I know your boy no ne manzo ni mu say bia make say kwade no e betumi say sabro ofia ya wo ba wo ya hwan obenya sasabro aha sa na akwakwa nti ne bia o ma so mo hwese the boy no e bia no ma si to mo hweye no o mo hu say sɛ ɔmo mpɛ so ɔbɛpirapira deɛ a ɔma physicals no ehia ne more ɛne nti na wohwɛ Pedri a physicals wɔm twɛ no na ɔmo yɛ no nyina no nyɛ sɛ bi abɔ work ne kɛkɛ sɛ bi abɛtentam nkyɛ sɛ nadeɛ no ɛma bi aerobics no ɛne cardio no ɛnso atumi asum wɔ akyɛ sɛ physicals no nyinaa no ɛm sɛ akwadaa no ɛfɛ no sɛ Pedri wɔm adi pua no ɛno ɛna kan bi ɛwɔ abradeɛ me nsa ka no sɛ no training no asesa koraa ama nneɛma nso ɛkɔ yɛ ɛnkyɛ bia no contract no yɛsɛ ɔmo ka sɛ ɔno nso ɛbɛɛstɛnte no contract no ɛde ama Boboku a yɛfɛ no bounce ɛwɔ abra no nyinaa no nam kwampa so a ɛno nso ɛkɔma me coach a yɛfɛ no Pep Guardiola na manager no ɔbɔ ɛyɛ ɛnɛ na ɔmo ne Brentford game ɛba so ɔmo wie a gyamensɛ ka no sɛ ɔmo next game ɛwɔ league no mu ɔbɛbɔ Arsenal owie pɛ ɔbɛbɔ midweek adeɛ baako no sɛ wɔmo ne Arsenal ɛbɛyɛ Sunday ɔbɔ Sunday awie a Monday Tuesday ɔwɔ cup game ɛhyɛm ɛno na pɛ bɛsɛ oh adɛn na ɛde wɔn na ɔmo yɛ schedule no na wotumi schedule obi game na ɔmo na bɔ Sunday na ɔsan ba bɔ Tuesday ɛna ɔmo sa pep so pɛni ɛyɛ adeɛ baako a wɔ complain ya na so sɛ wɔbi antie ɔsɛ hɛ ɔyɛ adɛn a deɛ bɛsi no ɛno na ɛbɛsie wɔn ni asɛm bi aka ɛdeɛ bi na ɔmo bɛ so nsan ka biem saa na ɔmo ayɛ no nti wɔn ni hwɛ ka yɛntie manager fa no sɛ Pep Guardiola.
It's going to happen many cases. It's going to happen many times, this kind of situations for the teams to play in all competitions. So they give an alternative to play on Thursday away in London to have more days, but to have Saturday game in Newcastle, and we prioritize, of course, to have more rest for Newcastle, and we're going to play on Tuesday. Because we cannot play on Wednesday, then apparently it should be, because on Thursday play United Europa League, and for the police is not accepted. So, but it's going to happen many times. So, and when someone's going to create a new competition, it will be even worse. It's going to happen many cases.
Yes, I know. I am some manager fans Joseph Pep Guardiola, and I'll tell you, your dinner accepts Emma for the Yaminia, and I say, Omomacha Abbas report to me, Sakanino, and I say, Ellen Haaland, Abestate at Jama Bobokua, you find a Man City, our abominable Boboku fans of Brentford, Wamusu game the Abbas to Halano, and Madam Conquer Sabia manager Restino. Now, Onum started ya, your boy, I have 3 matches, our year, you can say Premier League, Mono, Ellen Haaland and Kwayo Biono, and some our 7 goals, our year, you find a Premier League, now report to me, second say, yes, a boy, say, on or twas why your Jumadio, celebrate improving. Now, say, now, Joey, Chini goals, I will say, ya, 1 corner, 3 matches, what 7 goals, our Premier League, now, so Ellen Haaland say, one about twas I Jumadin said a bear, what on some number to me improve at Sanino, and so I update the finance wire, and some matches I was say, and no person our Premier League media to him say, early kickoff, I Bobokua, you found a Southampton, I will fear, will cost in Mary Stadium, or reference Stuart Atwell, or no, and about Quackedy game, Bobokua, you found a Southampton, woman and Manchester United, and so Abalavin Terrier, and I just had a pay game, no, and Albasso, Brighton, and Ipswich, Ababa, and you know, your Crystal Palace, our South Parker, woman and Leicester City elbow, and also Ayo too, not just a Jordan and Abdul Fattah, woman Kwawe, our San Martinimo, and what Chibobokua, your fans of Fulham, woman some and West Ham elbow, Liverpool, and Bobo fans and Nottingham, woman going Ayo 2 o'clock area, and a match about some Man City, and some other Brentford at the same time, Aston Villa and Everton game, no, Ayo 4:30 and a Chelsea, and a G about 7 o'clock, Chelsea our way, on the Bournemouth, and elbow, Oko Ayo Vitality Stadium, referee Anthony Taylor, and some other Betty Ayesa game, no, Yamian Mochina, and a North London Derby, Abbas Omugema, and Abbas Ayabobokua, your fans are Tottenham, woman and team and fans Arsenal, and some other Bobon to Chino, and a Tottenham Bobokuno, woman some other Arsenal team, no, and so our Bramanoka say gamer, and also Abbas our Tottenham Hotspur, woman stadium, or fans Gerard Gillette, or no, and I just only game Amana, ya de I update our bro, you can hear, you can send off London Derby, no, you bet both managers, but first, Yentie Aya Tottenham, woman some and as a Tottenham, Omukocha, your fans Ange Postecoglou, now Postecoglou, and was say, Omubusana say, now we are as a rice. suspended and Odegaard and so Pentania. So the Mudaho Emma Tottenham and a manager say, hey, we a trap Cassia pa dewe a fidi Cassia last season. Not Tottenham and some players be no more some proper. Nasurin game about Sunino and you must some come Emma Bobokua. Your fan said Tottenham and today say be a Bobo Cavanasa Arsenal. One more Abranta Vanessa Rice. I suspended. I'm a Abranta Vanessa Odegaard. One of some opera. And not just be a match about Subobo Cavanasa. I Tottenham and so Quaco in no moment on the Didier Bass. I trap Cassia Yentia Ange post to Koglu.
I think, God, it's a hell of a trap to fall into if you think that they're relying on just two players. They're two important players, but we were missing key players last year as well, but we still managed to have significant performances. And I think a team like Arsenal, that, like I said, have been very, very consistent over the last 2 years, I think can fill sort of whatever gaps they have. They've got still some good quality in their squad. I think the key for us, like I said, is the focus on our performance. When we played well, and we certainly have played well in the first 3 games, and a little bit more sort of clear-headed in both boxes in our work, then we're a match for any team, and that's what we've got to think about on the weekend. Not sort of, I think if you go into there thinking, they're going to be safe.
Yes, I know. I am some manager fans. Ange post to Koglu. I know not just coach Bobokua. Your fan of Tottenham. Our branding. I know some. No, you get Emma. You tell for an pay, and some our show us for Yenchen opposite number. Your fan of Mikel Arteta, and some our match Abasuka Krebino. Manager fans Mikel, and some Kasa Yenti Arsenal and manager.
Matches. Yeah, that says its own in many moments in the season, because when you play those big matches, big stages, it's a lot of a stake. It's very emotional game as well. When you are able to perform and deliver and win those games, is a huge boost, and we know that, and that's why we're gonna try so hard.
Yes, not just no. I coach and fan Sam Mikel Arteta. Woman some match and Emube Pampe to almost try. Said a bear Newman now so about Kama and some team archers and no I update and also Abayam Sunday. Pina so try say Raheem Sterling never making a debut. Now only so be Adi Abasobono. Emma Arteta say I Arteta time. Our Man City and Emma Raheem Sterling and numbers and also I come okay Enra. Wabrali discussion okay some Michael Sobekai. Akasa and Arteta ne Pep Ayajumano Wanum and a techie charger Wabuaya Emma Chesa Branch of Sterling numbers no and some Apacha Enra Wamubusa manager our Premier say will be able Abasu manager and Casamian to us there be and Nunkwa now Paswa Jaffa says or Nunkwana where yeah Raheem Sterling what Juma sad time no Neda entire staff Omo and Omo Sterling and what Juma Emma Yoma start to say and also I fuck come an and they will be himself boy no form among force and a form elko from a fay the confidence level I drop it manager fans Arteta say a dear be also moye and the Jumedia be also D Amakotana your fans are Sterling Biano one abay am a boy no I read discover form one abay am a branch of Sterling no one must say Pano and no I ask my coach and fans Arteta and some other two Gayenti Arsenal coach no
his first word is I was dreaming with Ako. That's it. That tells you that he really wanted. He was already thinking about the possibility, and he could see himself here and delivering and enjoying his profession again. So when that happened, the rest I knew about it. So that took all the question marks away. But this is the work of all the coaches and what we do, and all the coaches that we have here, how they try to improve every individual. At the end, Raheem did that because of his quality, because he found as well the right environment, because the way Pep put the team out there suits him in a way that probably before it wasn't that much, and then obviously he had an immense impact in the team, and it was very successful. His first word is, I was dreaming with that.
Yes, and I kakra bi a manager fans Arteta and I'll tell say your Danny accepts Emma now after say and right you confirm Emma as a contract now. Mebeka was some 2 days ago so manager no we be extending a contract by 3 years at the amount of Guinness and right buy me the one some any update Emma ebiem aye na kwada na fans say Bukayo Saka. Now Bukayo Saka and was say say what is we manager no was sign new contract no say sir what can say kran no sere was one the GDA basa Arteta were the right man at the Arsenal omo dwumadie no no be for Arsenal progress awaye no ayi wonim sam obi anim obi aya awe e wa brought the Bobo Kwe fans Arsenal and some anymore na omo hope say wa bra manager no we extended the contract am Bobo Kwe fans Arsenal at the success ebeba you can success enso I will say be Arsenal Bobo Kwe no at the trophy and no I wish I could na fans Bukayo Saka and some ebesa bem and also Saka kasai yentie some Bukayo at the man some trafo.
Oh yeah, it was a nice moment. So congratulations to him and staff, and yeah, I'm really happy, and I believe he's the right man, and yeah, the progress he's made and taking this club forward and stuff like that has been immense. So credit to him, congratulations to him, and hopefully, you know, it's gonna come with some more success. Mikel, oh yeah, it was a nice moment.
Yes, and also Kakra branch fans Bukayo Saka and I'll tell say your Danny exceptional and my yetel for enano pe e wo show so okay a branch fans Jermaine Jenas ya kan Jermaine Jenas e me be atwam no ball at ma Tottenham na Jenas e obi ananse kra no wo wi ball no baba nsantwani ama chese Ballon d'Or and ada chese awards gala event aseno ya wota MC Jenas enie na ono na recently e beto twasa wo bi oya dwuma ema BBC we e obi private life but the urban chese amani bi akwa wo complain say ai ya na say bi a sexually or harass omo seduce omo ne ademia boto a chese ne nyina ne nyoma oye ema ba say BBC for say womo ayi ne edena sinchen na ena no preba be wura ma studios no ana jamense kan say enye ni pa ba ko ba ko bi so a na wonom aye makeup artist anama aye BBC company no anso ba ko omo ba no ma makeup sa chichichi wonim kakra na bi abo para the brush alpha for nim no yesi ga ba ko so say ai ono kwa me bi atwam chese Jermaine Jenas e ka chance oh Jack na me birthday o the picture na da so no chese o se Jenas e ka chance na ne birthday no enti unya bibia ma me a se ne ba ko ayo oba no so ba so chance oh na a big birthday cake me dey come me birthday keys o ma me birthday keys ni awia na nka bia wo me ya kompam wo so nu pacho wo dey o se ba ko no oh dabi me nya self oh me ko oh me say me ma gidios oh dabi me nya madwuma jamnam also ba ko me copy me to ano was masa me say me nya me ntiasia wo nu pacho chinchina wo ba so ote oban nan tam srade wo de ai wo ba so o quantity test wo ba so de bi fat dry na wo de bi a check in how far wo ba ken asu chase na numa sam nyina unu assistant na no o man nya shuruma na and was say oh me be say me ya shuruma na no say dabi ensi a chese wono so de na dia ba kunya de na dia ba pe no mo maka ni nyina no wo bia nso de na dia ba na sa so e wa ababa o maka tena nim no wono aye makeup artist our BBC chese wono so de na revelation eba enom aye update from aso ye at eba ho nsem nyina no ye de am ye tefa fadie wo kai Oscar dos Santos and Boba Junior Oscar and maybe atwam ababo ama Chelsea Menokas after 7 years our China what can say some month ago maybe can Oscar sika sam atro bra wakonya ska o Oscar mudi kan kokwaji sika kasi ansana later wamo be shamras ai ana bainom ese eni kwasi atwa sika kasi ene mo boba wamo from man so abane adia masa waji sika 7 years eni afei ana Oscar ese o we season na wo free aye China ama Jamensa kan onya Europa obasa ba beto aso so onya mrekra I just wakoji sika na afei dos Santos and Boba Junior and some never free Europe papa ni nyina no and some update aba manju manage every tanak essay she munya butro no obae no why successful esas waje Carabao aje Africa na so enche se team no akabom aye baako a Man U abakoso dominate Man U bakoso the titles ade so mo na so na de okani nyina no say Manuel Ugarte oyobi a wapopo ade atia akora no pen time e wa ayas no won game atia Sporting I want a man who sa akora no yobi onu bono bontina enye ne ana start say o monitor akora no fan so Ugarte our national side as on the club side nyina PS nyina no na o monitor akora no biam aye Casemiro wasi wiase wo bi atimi nya ne bad day aye bad day ana Casemiro nya against Liverpool amanfo aka bom tokuro aka te said ebi sida wo wiase wo se wonu boy na kasa waka choba no say munya botre sansa wo mu da so ya Casemiro wontimi nkasa bia Man U abawo bo e wa bra Casemiro ayemre enti yem bench no munim fasode a wo Casemiro so nka bia asem no anka mun kan santi munya botre enso mfama no e wa bra enche bia no anema ebe start say ebe kokama enso adama team no wonim say Chelsea wo mu so sense me baye wa bro ra ye fan say Todd Boehly and owura na ye fan say Bedat Bailey e ba so mu mienu omontam njo na aye ntokwara koso ba kokra say and Todd Boehly catch a mistake no one beto was a menton mo so mo de menya amanfo bia wo mo so abeboa me so meto Bailey mo so say yes ye nton ama say so mo yaka na ade amenya na no pray say yes Todd Boehly say ya na ewiase ni petwa nturo mo dia ma chese PR ana man focus an wonu Todd Boehly no na won sheda dream team no empotema na results enquiry nyina echi no na da som abake aye manager say on stay na chese Pochettino nkoso anya tumosenya no kwada and the revelation abani nyina so and say yes at the month of April we kai say Arsenal Chelsea 5-0 bi sa 5-0 bi na emre bi atwam Chelsea adama Arsenal no wo mo say sa time and we cast omum pamo aye coach no na so mo clear lake Bedat Bailey nei mo ya mo say mo ye saint no muna mo ka seta bi mo manager ne time na so onum ana ka se yam pam no mo ba bonti a na ma ba be dan story no anya bia mo nim bom e chen no a ono Todd Boehly anim bom cha mo nyina na de omo kan nyina no say yeso odiri e ba se ne mistake awaye a wo chena bi sanka bia fe na nkomo sa ba fa Chelsea anka onya biem and say day to day running of the club day to day activities ni nyina no wo gumu ajaimu adima Bedat Bailey eti dan nyina no ay Bailey and a bank team na nay wa polucha man fo adwen and ofu sam obetumi ato bia ana cheso no ma okeka ne ma ne nsama wono som ape na ebisa manager fans enso Maresca say anya bia Jadon Sancho abai obebo and was say one the cast asane kire o na ono ansa na baba no one Jadon Sancho edim komo phone so one Joao Felix akasa wo phone so waka twa mo say ahana wo ba no wonim sam oya kwadwofo a memma esan so ba no ma ya dwuma dia ball e fa no say ball unya bi moda enti boys no omo ba no wo mu ya we opo bi asam ono obi enche obi ono obi so ntan obi wo ya dwuma den dia ball no o manya bi abo on Jadon Sancho yentens ma manager ne kan ye and fa Jadon eho What you say and some manager fanasa and so Maresca can add for red fanasa Jadon Sancho and when to Tomoa Yabakoni about okay yes yentie manager on Sancho. Well, yesterday, you told me what you asked my manager, and some other fact down our branding, and so I update Abamano because our Inter Milan. One of them said, Bronte, one said, Marcus Thuram, Aquaco Posti, our Chassa, now the Tennessee Lautaro Martinez, and I'm making the post, and Marcus Thuram, Eco Posti, I debut to say Ballon d'Or, I just Roberto Caninano, and some I just a Ballon d'Or now, Muye Dede. And I visit Vinicius, ABC Jude Bellingham, every cry to me, Cancer Rodri Bra, a Juma Lautaro Abo, and your Juma boy no boy season under review no bra will be an emotion Monfa Ballon d'Or on Concoma Quadana your friend Lautaro Martinez our Broadway and some air campaign Quadana your friend Marcus Ramano one of a German teammate I know and some air update ever a similar Bobokono woman Venezia elbow now Venezia game Dominion say and I dream you say I almost sold out I can't crabby not just a stadium and so Ababa no more be a concern our midweek I'm gonna Liverpool team no and some our Champions League ball yes I know and I still now no take it to be at so honoma woman ton eman inside na just baby I red and just yellow no and green now and some at that them and Abia and free and coach and question man dem koduru say midweek come game against Liverpool and so Ababa so no dey na just Abia take it out some ton now no woman some at me nya ton a just now no and some I update eba on some no yet the emir for brand call yenyina so na fe fence na Mike emana ani abedwafo nyina mena fe yema mehwe na yemfa dia kan nyina no and some ma yete for ene anopai and some awo short to ntiam kwa na fe yankwa se bia tom dia na yentie se dia no and so
some passports, some passports.
Yes, yamre na fe yamra meto so na ayenu komana hwe se the city Man United ejina kono Man U game no early kickoff ana ewo se eba so nti ye behwe na ye de ho nsem no mo enso e de ama ye ti for enano pay live on the show.
Six no wasa o three man long pass o three take o three man through pass over the pass na no of amu owo no so of amu 2 ni 3 o three no overlap that 2 ni 3 no o three no overlap could say more question oh yeah the boy am a play oh yeah the boy I am a play what oh yeah the boy I am a play they want to club no and then me for that six no wasa o three man long pass o three take o three man through pass over the pass na no of amu owo no so of amu 2 ni 3 o three no overlap that 2 ni 3 no o three no overlap could say more question oh yeah the boy I am a play oh yeah the boy I am a play what oh yeah the boy I am a play they want to club no and then me for that six no wasa o three man long pass o three take o three man through pass over the pass na no of amu owo no so of amu 2 ni 3 o three no overlap that 2 ni 3 no o three no overlap could say
so among some messages in the ban and mode banning and ebeshim na yet diakana aso so e diama meza and Mike basisia na yaba beto so enso e de free ho na nanaba e deflex or say good morning fancy keep the fire burning and our daily message no enso by nano pay live on the show afei when so Mohammed Nasir or say fancy you too much when so Alec Bilim Kofi Kwame says hey fancy and Alec Bilim and so then a message and a buyer afe when so Abdulatif and so say oh fancy you too much and Richard Edu say it's fancy time afe way more update on Hala Madrid ya the Real Madrid update in and Ejama wa bread started presentation na ya rem and so it was Spain and quotes no ya di kind of quotes ni bi di ato ya Facebook page wanti urama aya scrolly ekosro obon say ya bet to a course I am a 4 a day a go at Jamal Yababa so all the best and so I did twice a man 2 bet here ya bet responsibly now just say one said you know and so Ebesiako what this one says Manchester United to lose or draw today your friend Patrick a champion and I just say champion Danny Jen a buyer where Saviola Xavi or say more far fancy Nidiano Sheikh Osman Dembele says Girona will smell pepper tomorrow and also this some message no enso bae afa Antonio Kwame Marshall say kid fa burning another farmer jisnibi enso so ba na afa so say Hala Madrid from Prague be imatufo enso eno no meza na ho ye de
nyame adom ahwe ni experience fancy di Maria se bibia so ye boko
kakra nyame adom.
Yes, it's another weekend after international break, and there is a lot of pressure on some teams to deliver at the end of the day. So, my consistent enough. Ama the next international break ebe kono October mo no nyoma betima to ye dia moment sa no mako. And yes, I'm really determine who wins the league. And yes, I'm really determine who goes to relegation. But it is a period of time where we are supposed to see a certain level of competitiveness from any other coach be or coach team be. Because the first part of the international break near at the beginning of the season, it is more or less like say a pre-season within a season. It is a Ubetie Guardiola. Guardiola can say City season now can start after the international break. Because Omuji to me said the first 3 games no boy was the pre-season before the main season, because I finished about Champions League. I finished about EFL Cup. I finished about FA Cup. And some of the league na be day. Abe count. Teams need be one more a maximum of 7 matches. I was on mobile within this period. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So Sunday weekend na eboba to see abeko. It is the level of competitiveness our team need to show no. Emre we ne and how you begin it is very important. Said the beya omo awoni omo bon say league on stretch you mu bebre. Now they be close gap no, and also they be maintaining a certain level of momentum and integrating most of the players. On se be move by deadline day. It's a move by deadline day. Be more any opportunity to cramp and start games and farm more clubs in the weekend before the international break. So this is the moment in time, and most of these players will have to come in and make sure somebody they are consistent. They are more. Now we will start the matches from the Spanish Premier La Liga. See, starting matches from the Spanish Premier La Liga. As it stands, Real Madrid at also second with 8 points. Barcelona lead the league, by 12 points. That means 4 points difference. Real Madrid, there was some catching up to do. Real Madrid, there were some players that they need them to come back from injury and step up as soon as possible. And now we have story be about players who are available. That's why I said Jude Bellingham training in Ukraine are available for this game. Aurelien Tchouameni are available for this game. Kamavinga are available for this game. Real Madrid would need to have strategized a certain way beyond Betima Fasodiania resource. Before the international break, Real Madrid was not convincing at all. Obibaka said Real Madrid doesn't need to be convincing in order to win games. Yes, it is true. But this time around, in as much as someone is convincing, no, almost also winning games in Ghana. It's a pressure I cry a day. But after the international break, say a candidate race like that. Now on the league log, Sociedad and statistics in the out of the possible 4 matches I have in La Liga, no more 4 points, which means I'm average 1 point per game. Omunya winning game papa bia gidigidi bia fancy omuna so. But eno kodan change in terms of table ni baby omugina na. You bear with them say omu players ni bi ko Euros afin omu ye dey. Eba. Ano ma ton a key player Mikel Merino man ye dey. E ma ne ko. O ma sa ton another key player in Lenoma. And na Atletico de Madrid. Iti omu big problem when it comes to putting up a team against some of the sides in order to win these games. And that is where the problem lies. Last season, Real Madrid league omoji yano. Baby omuko winning game ba pa e ma league ne giano. Ebe so clear against Real Sociedad. Last season omoko share Real Sociedad by 1-0 away.
Yes.
Ada Gula na kwashe sa go no. And a boy push Real Madrid team bejiri, but without some key players, Players likely some bit master Pia because Eder Militao has already started training. Kakra on the team no. Only Rudiger na bebo ma de Philo Mendy is back. But me sure so best started Fran Garcia ahead of Philo Mendy, Dani Carvajal. In the middle of the park combinations in the 1 year sem no. Dani Ceballos bebo. Ono kwampo training no kran wan said anye training papa bia weekend we. What am I say? So it leaves the slot for players be to say Brahim Diaz, Ada Gula, Luka Modric, Federico Valverde, most of these guys to come into contest and come and play. Is it going to shape a bit more the shape of Real Madrid starting 11 now? And number go back to the old system of 4-3-3 where Federico Valverde will come into the middle of the park. And only Jude Bellingham, any Tchouaméni Bonana. Real Madrid will need to adapt today. And Luka Modric will come into the number 6 position in a double pivot. Where Benja Valverde didn't account, then Adagula will come into the number 10 position. Then Rodrigo from the right. Then Robabenya, Vinicius from the left, and Mbappe through the middle. Or they will go with a typical 4-4-2 system. Where Ayebenya 2 attackers in Brahim Diaz, any Kylian Mbappe, then Rodrigo, any Vinicius Junior baby wings him. Then the double pivot, best appear Panase best stand with Fede Valverde and Luka Modric. It is interesting to see what Real Madrid is going to have for us. Now, last 2 seasons, Real Madrid even struggled to win for Sociedad. That's why I said last season, one goal to nil. Last 2 seasons, they lost by 2 goals to nil. So Sociedad and Shedden need the position to disrupt Adia Real Madrid. But this is an opportunity for Real Madrid to also salvage their league season and be quick as soon as possible to get results against Sociedad. Remember Real Madrid to win either half.
Madrid to win either half.
Okay. And I'm Madrid over 0.5. But to play safe, this is a game of corners, baby.
Wow.
It will make Marco corners over 7.5, over 8.5. Anytime goal score for Real Madrid, go for Rodrigo Goes or Adagula.
Alda Goulash or Rodrigo
Goes.
Nesenye Vinicius ni Mbappe.
And Vinicius ni Mbappe Montokwa no. Batimase. And this is a game also share. Then fancy. Barcelona will be looking forward. They say they will maintain their momentum in the league. 4 out of 4. Hansi Flick, I must say the beginning for Hansi Flick has been superb in terms of results. And fancy, it is not only about the results, but the performance of Barcelona has been convincing. And Osho Mubiana, you have a certain belief that they've become more direct. They know when to possess and they know when to defend. It is not a typical Barcelona team. Abahuni say, "Yeah, Bobo na fancy Di Maria." E woman say, "Yeah, possess ball na atiesi." But they determine when they should go direct, and the coach determines when they should keep the ball, and they determine when they should sit back and hit you on counter attack. And then based on the quality that they have in their team. Now against Girona, when you Girona na you won last season because Francis Di Maria, o check Barcelona ni Girona game you compare Barcelona omo position so down the league log now. In as much as Barcelona at top no Girona no was 7 points out of 4 games, which is 12. It is so unlikely of them as compared to last season.
Yes.
Because Maton Artem Dovbek, Maton Savino dina echo Manchester City.
Yan Kutu Soko. It is some of their key players are now what did and even Alex Garcia. Also for team nimko. So all key players are not more team they need to make sure that this time around no, they will be a little bit consistent, combine the Champions League with it. Next remu etoso or even the top 4 in the league, there has been a level of consistency within their project and what they want to do. But Omo Beshia a Barcelona team Omo form ye gidi. And fancy Barcelona team nankasa in their last 4 games no. Oya den omo she go ba omo concede. Okay.
Because omo she Valencia 2-1, omo concede 1 goal. Omo ne beba omo she beba 2-1, omo concede goal. Omo ne Vallecano boy, omo she Vallecano 2-1 away, omo concede baako. But omo she Valladolid 7-0 e wo fie, eno no man concede omo de ko fie de bae. But the entire make us a Barcelona team now, moving in a certain pace. You can't predict what they do, no. And the wingers they have and the kind of midfielders they field at the end of the day. Because Obo Pedri, because Gavi Suso Babako. So Obo Pedri, na say Bianca, Mark Bernal be a fit, and Sanya Babako break in and Mark Bernal Bujet in the Moa. Who said they will love to dominate the ball, keep the ball and possess a lot. But the moment there is an introduction of another player within the midfield, you expect Barcelona to be more direct through their wingers, especially diagonal passes from Inigo Martinez at the backline or Pau Kubasi, just to isolate Omo wingers in 1v1 situation due to their quality they have.
Yeah.
They could also decide, say Omo go with a typical number 10 in a 4-2-3-1 formation. Say they are not buying Minek no Omo Bono. And Omo Kone Sana so why about 10 Dani Omo. In their last game, no more boy, and then Marc Casado, Pedri, and Dani Olmo. Then up front, near Yamar, Rafinha, and Lewandowski. I'm sure they are going to repeat the same lineup. Go direct, use their wingers and their fullbacks. This week we are training now. Be in Wahanam na. Also na body crosses and go. You piano on to no cross. They want to be direct, and I believe say Barcelona ebe making it 5 out of 5. Yes, and more scores to settle with.
Yeah, Girona last season.
Girona shot by 4 goals to last season, and this is a team na Barcelona so team tian. And also munina Catalonia as mo. Girona so Catalonia. It's a team omunim Barca knows them, so it's a local derby. And I'm looking for a Barcelona will score anytime goal scorer Robert Lewandowski. Barcelona to win. It will be my open safer on a double chance Barcelona in over 1.5. There are 2 goals be him. Barca game our bonnie this season will league in the when you can 2 goals. It's Barcelona double chance and over 1.5 in this game. Anytime goal scorer for Lewandowski and answer call for Rafinha. So betima bonne. Girona is bringing in a lot of confidence. I know, fancy because of their results against Sevilla away. Asani Ebeko international break. So I'm looking forward. So Ruiz and the likes of Herrera and Romeo. Also Romeo say back Barcelona.
And so as the fear close.
But Danley Blind, Lopez, Frances Gutierrez, Martin Gazzaniga, and then Ombesia kind of share. It was Spain. No, these 2 games. No, I believe say Fancy Di Maria this weekend. It is going to be a match to watch and make sure. Then quickly, the Italian Calcio. Now the Italian Calcio. Picking up a certain momentum here. I'm looking at how the new coaches are adapting to their teams. The results are coming alongside with it. But I've always said, Inter Milan still takes the lead due to the fact that Oma maintain your coach. They've maintained most of their key players. And Obia said them no matter the additional qualities abekaunt. Because what team way now Hachanta Noglu or Nicolo Barella. Who most of these guys who FIFA now Sakofa Pierre Torres Zelensky Deneba, you are adding quality. So Lutaro Martinez, who Marcus Thuram, who Marco Anatovic. Now also the Mediterranean become you are adding quality to this particular team. And on much say consistently results are always going to be there for them. But yes, see free Empoli new Juventus. But yet warning we say you free international break be about careful in terms of Fusika 70 the obey. Because other teams they don't look sharp. Some of them may be obvious. Omu de omu koba the quality because omu players don't run and say into kwan anko. It's omu ba adwuma no betima be dey. Abe and the system omu bono. Any omu national teams omu kon the system ne sheda ensisa. For example, Oba Barcelona after international breaker and man no wan say bibia betima as bibia ensisa. Because omu team no man the Spanish national De La Fuente dey no different from what Barcelona does. I'm a fan from the Quabi or Massaquabi before, then they'll have to come back again, restart, and maybe a slow status, a bit more critical problem. But for Empoli and Juventus, this is in Ankasa in terms of Empoli, in terms of results. Omo draw against Bologna 1-1 away. Omo share AS Roma by 2 goals to 1. And Omo ne Monza ball 0-0. And Omo share Catanzaro by 4 goals to 1. Empoli lose game this season in the Italian Serie A. It will check standings now. Empoli toss 7th on the league log out of possible 15 points. Empoli 5. Out of possible 9 points. Empoli 5. Away games or much less or more hardring. Omubo ofie so a ogro ho betima mo aso ayehe. And Juventus will need to be extremely careful in this game against Empoli. And Empoli team ni din in terms of team ekuto omo ene omo dwumadi omo di no. And the coach Efren Roberto Di Versa also don't want your experience in the talent area for a long period of time. But the quality they have is being led by Brante Fene Fazzini. Fazzini ever born in the number 10 position. Also, Italians normally call their number 10s fantatista trequartista, especially when they are skillful kakra. And when you have Fazzini this is in behalf for Empoli no fancy obetimia general papa. I will not be surprised that around January window, most of the top clubs like maybe Napoli will go in, AC Milan might even go in, or even Inter Milan might even add him to the quality that they have. Only height, baby, but his ability to maneuver it through tight spaces, and how on a technical quality, it makes the difference for Empoli.
I'm sorry to cut you, my man from Man U line up and film.
Okay,
well. Man U boss in Maris, I did catch you say early kickoff. Na Andrew Nana imposed Nuzer Mazrari, Matthias Delate, Lisandro Martinez, and Diogo Dalot, Echiriho, Christian Eriksen, and a Kobe Mainu, and Ebo, Bruno Fernandes, Ayakana Fernandez, Amad Diallo, Marcus Rashford, and Joshua Zexi. Na ojo bench na chese ugate ne Casemiro munyina no am so abewo bench ene ye de coach na
Intifazi, don't be surprised and Empoli better to Juventus. I game no be bo corners. Oh yes. On behalf Juventus pa to play it safe corners over 7.5. Even if Juventus Beshegwa, I don't see say Juventus Beshe more than 2 goals in this game. Even if say Juventus Beshe said you're more a dominant performance against their teams, and most of these players are also coming back from international break. Stico Connors in this particular encounter. AC Milan, there's pressure on Paulo Fonseca. Fancy, you can't start the season like the way Paulo Fonseca started the season, especially when Omasaki Stefano Pioli, I want to set the benchmark of winning the Italian Serie A. You can't afford to do mistakes, and you can't afford to be losing matches at this stage. But the quality need the support of amount in the transfer market. And against Venezia, this is not a Venezia team about the Italian Serie A and YBBO. Out of 9 points in Venezia were 1. It's a Venezia team named Shadanya team who say was motivated AC Milan. But Venezia bought here Torino Walusu 1-0. Venezia, the only 1 point now picking against Fiorentina, goalless. Walusu to Lazio by 3-1. Brescia Shano by 3-1. The reason why I believe AC Milan cannot afford near said this is Nankasa in the 3 games in AC Milan at Timiabono. Fancy Di Maria, 2-2 draw against Torino, 2-1 loss against Parma, then 2-2 draw against Lazio. Now, when Lazio draw ne fast so by and a mama for your dream said there be AC Milan Nankasa. I said this is in Nankasa. Because you can't afford to lead near Mete and Sancho and Sana Lasa Wababete. It's about getting the right balance in the middle of the park. Against Lazio, almost 30 game Nankasa for AC Milan in the middle of the park, no ball for Fana, and no ball Tijani Rendes, and no ball Loftus-Cheek. But Loftus-Cheek no operating more as a number 10. But I check it Tijani Rendes so call the Netherlands team now. Who cover man, who control the midfield. This is the time where you need your players to be gelling, to be making sure some results. It's more balanced. I don't know what is wrong with him, but injuries in Yahano. But experienced players, be to say Christian Pulisic, Chukwueze, Rafael Leao, this is the time they will need to step up, be the men, and lead the lines for AC Milan. And so Paulo Fonseca and Timia winning game na asem kesiye pa ne besi wo Milan kuruni mo. And you can't afford to be doing such mistake. Yeah. Venezia ankasa no ne eye AC Milan. In terms of Omumi no come first AC Milan na show mu 3-0, AC Milan na show mu 2-0, AC Milan na show mu 4-1, AC Milan no mabo draw 1-1. So in the last best 6 games of Mabon, the last time at Venezia, AC Milan was in 2000. That means 24 years. There's so much pressure on Paulo Fonseca, a bit to create a lot of problem at the amount. But this is a game where AC Milan to win either half. AC Milan actually say match be on Bobian, on Belusukran on Mayday, on Beshego. So they normally pick up a good second half and make sure that's the first half. No Beshego and Abeti their show. It's AC Milan to win either half in this particular game. Anytime goal scorer for AC Milan, call for Alvaro Morata. Or if you know what for Rafael Leao in this particular encounter. Fancy say, oh, free AC Milan as well in the Italian Serie A. I think Napoli ni Cagliari. I would love to see what Scott McTominay ni Billy Gilmore ever had Napoli in this particular encounter. Napoli to win either half against Cagliari in this encounter. Anytime goes Lukaku and Kofi. Yeah. Konta shedenya botra manatna yen ho adwuma. Iti trust you me, Lukaku will be in top form against Cagliari today. Anytime goal scorer. Kofurumelu Lukaku in this particular game. Then fancy ni about the with the English Premier League. See about the English Premier League games ever born this weekend. Baby and Nibe won. I mean, Manchester United both early kickoff. Manchester United line up on Mudiku Southampton. Minimum how more fast Southampton. But this is a midfielder.
I can't imagine what Ten Hag wants to do again. The guy has to go now. Hatch, Lookman.
I may
Ten Hag
line up no the abano. Any good team or good midfielders be on way on one be on Manchester United. Oh yes. Now two defensive midfielders. No, I don't see how Ten Hag is to win the Premier League. This is not the Dutch league.
Or the share.
What am I say? Fancy, I will be very surprised if Christian Eriksen and Kobe Manu both be body akwa because they offer you technical quality, but they don't offer you pace. They don't offer because star no tactics now obono. Obo with your midfield open and also ball with high pressing. So more with high pressing and also almost beating the first phase of press. Any second phase now. Fancy, when me and one America or track back abeji ball the amount. Would it be? Let's be honest with ourselves. We are talking based on the system and the structure Manchester United Debo games. I believe playing with the high pressing it is good. But as a matter of fact, the personnel you have in your high pressing determines how you don't concede against teams that are more transition here quick. Baby at a hag, you know. It's against Southampton. One you're careful. No one to turn your money here. Now, Omunya counter attack be because Leslie Ugochukwu ever more the physicality here in the midfield. So guys are going
Chelsea boy.
It Osumuto Nchembe be ade na abe.
Some passports.
And this is where I have a problem with Manchester United and their setup in terms of this particular game. Walker Peters will be running up and down, sir. And I don't know what he wants to do. I know he or expect it because of the AC against Liverpool, no, or a certain level of technical quality in the middle. Due to the technical quality of Kobe Manu, Christian Eriksen, what I say. But on more for technical quality, this is the Premier League. You get punished. It is fast. And you're fast. You need players who are aggressive that could cover a lot of grounds. Ugarte, Wakobo Uruguay idea, but I'm surprised he's not starting Ugarte. Oh, now Ugarte Wanko Uruguay Kobo games me no farmer. One Kobo you no diaba. Say 2 from 1. Me the next 7 games no Fancy Di Maria. Me medical cassette Ten Hag na dream manager bet me sack first Eric Ten Hag.
Hey.
Oh yes, I'm being honest with you. And minim de tia because say am pamona associate bet me ebi no ye. And this experiment, we see how it will go. And Southampton, ever chere Manchester United bibi kakra bi watiwa. Ashase no bet me aye kakra bi no de tia omo. But this is a game Manchester United actually in the last few games omabo you know mushegu. But go apart from Liverpool game no boy no. Go no so ambitious so no muntimi win game no. It to Manchester United away over 0.5 and our game no corners. And risk Manchester United win be so try life better and risk. Fancy. And on as office our game now. Liverpool born Nottingham Forest. They are unbeaten no more the international break no masaba. Now, Nottingham Forest team needing ya. Me de bia mekasa se mo se Nottingham Forest o masse players Evangelistes Michael Adam for the fuse kakaka was players have a good team nim sa fancy o mu team na resource and was coach but he will be happy because in the Conference League we saw Olympiacos and what they did. He expressed Nottingham Forest beat me last season. Liverpool actually Nottingham Forest by 3 goals to no fee. And Liverpool is also both here. I don't see a Kwanya Nottingham Forest a bit more fast wire threat. Ediama this particular Liverpool team perform on Monday, but Nottingham tonight if you know Wolverhampton Wanderers board draw. This is a team when you so many injuries though, but Meji to me say Gibbs White, what's another Anthony Elanga. This is a game where Liverpool will bait them to press. On person Michel Liverpool they shouldn't press. They have enough quality to hurt Liverpool on transitions. Gibbs White, Elanga, what's another pace. And dribbling when it comes to 1v1 situation. And this is the time when we stretch Liverpool in the pitch and make sure so meet my baby. But Liverpool to win either half in this game and they could even win even straight against this team. Aston Villa never to relegation the ball.
Mse season the MSA bia.
Season where they say
Omo
person omoko. Aston Villa has a big chance in this game. Meko for Aston Villa win anytime goal scorer. I'm dying to watch Omakura and Bim Rogers no.
Oh no
Papa. Papa. And Omoko international break it under 21 for the English national team. You also stole the show again. And I'm eager to see him again in this game. Chelsea Bournemouth. Chelsea kwa away. This is a Bournemouth team after Somoton Solanke, you know. The replacement and what have come in, Francis Di Maria, might begin to question how it goes. But Bournemouth team needing against Chelsea. Last season, no goalless. Against Chelsea. Chelsea creating enough chances. And I'm looking at how they are going to bounce back after a good when I'm the call the break in the Derby on boy editor Crystal Palace no Bournemouth stands shocked but remember Bournemouth over 7.5 but Chelsea to win in that half against Bournemouth. Then you have the London Derby now London Derby near between Arsenal and the Tottenham Hotspur. Big test for Arsenal in the midst of missing players. BT said Martin Odegaard. It's interesting to see who comes into the middle of the pack, who plays as the number 10. Why? And the boy in that role Nana Odegaard Ebono, but a both team to score between Spurs and Arsenal. Open the sales so bit Marco Cornes. Anytime goal scorer, Son Heung-min. Anytime goal scorer, Kai Havertz.
Whoa, Mate, Meza Medase. Now, minimum reason to say, man, you supporters no more. I mean, kind of say fans no more. But say, Ten Hag and Co. Now, Parallel champion say, Akumia, heart attack is loading. And I will say, this is a game Ten Hag must win. Ice skate and Dubai. When so says, still, Man United will win. And our dinner, you know, and so at Dubai. And fancy, Man United will lose this game. Trust me. Your friend Shako Ahmed. The message, I don't know. Mike.
Fancy, there's a thinking I have with Ten Hag in the selection. I think it's a Bibiania, Mumianya, but Telekakra. Once the players no more call South America, they will need some time.
Distance.
Exactly. Until Ebia Ugarte on board matches on from United. So you don't start. But I think the approach of Southampton means that United needn't be physical, but they need to be tactical. Now, say, they're not Southampton here. Southampton here, Timua. They possess. They are a possession-oriented side. Say matches I have so far in the league. So all rated teams former possessioner. Southampton will likely be in the top 5. So actually, there be ball no mukra or more pass. Now in passing ball and now in possessing now movie ball. No, you will need players to intercept passes and block passing channels. In his own check here, Obo Eriksson, yeah, a bit offensive minded, so he moves. He is a bit mobile. Bruno will be mobile because Obo Joshua Zexi as a striker, so Bruno won't fin and Kobe Menu as well. Until Obo 3 midfielders are ammonia static, they won't give you that typical defensive minded approach. But there are players who are mobile and are good at interceptions. You can look at the interceptions of Kobe Menu, interceptions of Eriksson, interceptions of Bruno Fernandes.
It's all stopping.
Exactly. And what I see is Zexini are very good with link-up play. In time, he'll be giant not to anymore. Now United Ababenya 5 won 15 and 5 no a bear flat. So you will likely have Ahmad any airway Rashford occupying a more midfield role than an advanced role. Now or the defenders they are good with passing and a ball. And then even Bruno Fernandes, when the catch was Bruno Fernandes and the game no might be a very good game for him. Every club a goal in this game. Into Omono a bit trap passes need the sim so that the United attackers can attack it from deep. Southampton or a possessive dominant ninti or bebo with the high line or mbe pia dia be nim. Into Chelsea or Machia, United have the pace to just rush to the ball and get to it. So Chelsea Msua, there is a target man in Zexi who can just hold on to the ball and then he will excel at the link-up play. No ball, no be opening inside the amomo. So I think it is not going to be a game United will possess, but it will be a game United will seize the moment and they will hurt Southampton. Memo GDA say United be winning game way. Yeah, me GDA.
from Nchemu and the idea.
No, GD
I
is
had him near way.
Southampton Bono is suited the approach United would take into this game. And Ten Hag so record against teams we are in the relegation zone. Fancy 6 out of 6 so.
Or should be.
We are or betting out cry or the auto level. So I don't think it will be difficult for him in such a game. And games are a must win for Ten Hag. Say, where do Lucy he is able to find a way to get the result. What matters for United in this game is the result and not the performance. Result neba, then the confidence will start coming back, and then they can dwell on that to improve performance. Now results no eye bibia wo ho na kika bom no, they will need to steer the ship. Ade na ekwa akopem seka akwa akopem ade na oye. You look out for your breaks.
Yes.
Until you halt the poor run. Liverpool achiwa off in from. Before Liverpool, there was Brighton and Hove Albion. We'll lose 2 games at the Atuatua. So you would want to halt that run. Into tia breaks on that. Then what about share? So bet me the CA announcing CA and yes, Southampton the end. If they get the win, now they think about how to move forward from that situation. So I have hope. Players like Eriksen, Bruno Fernandes, I think if they play according to the approach, once they what their coach and they what the application, if they apply it well, I think they will have a great game. Mabo Bruno Fernandes, I think he will have a good game. Kobe Menu will have a good game. But any other player to also show up and perhaps even get a goal. You can look out for Amad Diallo as well. So between you go for him. I think they will score multiple goals. And may you bold enough a year. Maybe United will win and then keep a clean sheet because Southampton team is a team almost 8 chances. They miss a lot of chances. So I'm on your prolific. So maybe a 2-0 win for Manchester United. Don't rule it out.
Wow.
Yeah, 2-0 win. Play anytime goal scorer, maybe Amad Diallo or Bruno Fernandes. You can look at one of them. It will be a good game for United. Avoid the early season scare and it's I think it will be good for them. How I missing who game no. So based on the lineups oh come on. Southampton are defensively solid. They attack and they forget. Lose focus at points in time. And then when you are on top with your interceptions, what mean intercept your passes now? Quick,
pass now.
It will be a good game for United. And I know you're there, me who you see, you can't say, baby, you see, say Krodos, I want to know if I couldn't get him until you, baby, and why they. Exactly. Victor Roque at Barcelona, he was like a caged animal. I'm a fan of the tiger, and I'm a tiger is a wild animal. So, Koche Osebono, say tiger and Osebo. So, Koche Osebo in Ibefi. Now, the initial cage, Hano. He needs to explore and then enjoy the wild. Into jungle, no woman in womb, forest, no woman in womb. But all the neighbor fear, yes, old domesticating ha tiger no. Ebina to Vitor Roque at Barcelona. He's a young boy. He needs to play to better his skills. And say any year Jumawa. Yes, I'm sure for. A Juma a casa presentation. The more you do it, the more you practice, the better you become. Because one casa, and a woman who's into a womb, no chinawa babe correcting the aba. Sarah knows a footballer. Or Bob matches no do or a striker. If he keeps scoring goals, his confidence no epeja entina enra or share goal no. The reaction he gave was like, now I am free. He is free not because Barca hono na a prison or mukuno, but he didn't get enough game minutes.
Yeah.
And every young player beyond Ohias Adian. One is a young South American boy. Onya any exposure to European football than the first time he comes to Barca at a difficult period. Then on an name agent, there is a war of words between Omo and Xabi. Xabi does not see him say he can play a pivotal role in the immediate future of Barca. Onusu say he has something to contribute. Then all of a sudden, Nyoma Entimi Amfa. He gets another stint. At Real Betis, they will offer him that opportunity. It is a club of second chances. Abdi Ezazuli.
Yeah.
Say a Barca Korea no good. Isco. Near him says Connie Refi born a ball. But where did he go to?
Last season, yet ni Pranan Euros.
He was rediscovered at Real Betis. Oh, they are not to China. Jose Perez when Newcastle and Refi Bobo. But Betis, Geno, or more in the camera, and he's gotten a good move to ABR. So, me person me can say, Betis near club, they offer second chances. And not two, the manager they will work under. Manuel Pellegrini, and so you'll be and also the best ever from Nkwademu. So I am happy for him. And the celebration in the BBN say he feels well at home. Say nyoma betimia koye man, and I am hopeful say obetimia building on this, and the Tiger can now clutch onto his future and then move on. Nyoma ni sise ya na fadi amount. And to me fan no Barca, ebe fan man no Real Betis, and who knows? And MSC Royal man Bob Betis Mabasa and conform back. Definitely the point. So never say never in football. Be He should keep at it. He should be consistent on Twaso. Then more na all no. Eni beba ne ho be hu ana clubs ni bi pe. Victor Gyökeres or was Sporting City or Chelsea. One of the names on about championship some 2-3 seasons ago. No about championship for Coventry City. At the age of 26 now, he's scoring goals. No, be a headline act to be a bonidin. So when no sir, allow. Munjano na nyama be kama. You see, one good turn deserves another. And here the story of Mbappe and Vinicius Junior. Before they call international break, Vinicius' excellent show of sportsmanship. And no na the talk of town. Say Mbappe ashebako Vini shebi ba penalty by or che ball no de koma Mbappe say je na kobo. Many people believe that was a landmark action, and also and the maybe the curtain raiser and I said the ribbon tiara ye bia ribbon ne pe na fe the relationship I expect say Mbappe ni Vini befano e betimi afade amomo. It should continue. Now semema ya amawa mechuchu echi ama me dware ade na obeye I also chuchu mechi. So the two they will now need to combine and then interact on the field of play more. And then there Vini yama Mbappe no Mbappe needs to replicate it because I change na try say Mbappe will be a ball ne wo betimi ahye go a on pass ma Vini. But you should have that in mind. So now the team comes first before him. So we say bewa Mbappe mfantu ni trim say now the Vini here no he should have this ideology team first me second.
Yes,
first and then the priority was I need to settle, I need that goals number when you're back when you're mienu. So it brings a sort of calm and ma omumienu no benya botre say Vini ashebi Mbappe so ashebi Rodrigo de washedada so almost settle nya botre e mo bo. So I think that in the aftermath of this international break, maybe this is the timer Nyoma best start yafa Eliama this Madrid attack. There's no pressure now. Oh, I'm telling you. Yeah. Pressure niho. We have come back and that gesture from Vini, it bonds them well. In so they will settle and then play. And that is why I hope Mbappe single-handedly he destroyed Real Sociedad last season in the Champions League. But not about them at PSG. It was a familiar terrain, a familiar environment. And Champions League night, our Real Sociedad Fieno, it is different from a typical La Liga night. Oko Muhuma, fancy almost starting game nice or more come. Sociedad. So Oko Muhuma. The first 10 minutes are only on, but I saw a comment almost. So if Madrid can manage the storm at the early stages and now at the onset now, trust me, if they settle, I'm betting Sociedad for no.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm betting. These players have a point to prove. It's almost story in the cry similar. Vini call Brazil, I'm far. Mbappe by France, I'm far. They have a point to prove. And just after the international break, they'll want to do that and then carry over from how they left it in Madrid on the last game before the international break. So I'm hoping and then they will be able to get that win against Sociedad. The tricky one is say Sebako Sha and then your both teams to score. If a win is coming, say Sociedad Nevinia, Obeshe win to nil. Madrid Nevinia, Obeshe win to nil. So that is the trend between the two. And Sociedad or Manchester season Nasi, I don't think they can recover so soon and then get a performance be a chance. So Madrid have had tricky away games so far. Owini Bakokra 1-1, 1-1. Can they turn the tables a year over? Definitely. With a good performance and then a matured game, they will be able to win against Real Sociedad. Fancy, Paulo Fonseca. You see, what I can say, good. Fonseca is a good coach, but he's at the wrong project. We are saying, and yet the unim young kwao, but baby awo. Into the Bible, Neka say. You see, you don't light a lamp. Now, what they are question passing. Can you assess shrine? But baby, a shining tea into mean shrine. So, and yet, dear winning young, but baby, I want did not pay the first car, say, Mr. Sia, woo to a CSUA. Tentene, and they won't check. So, how things are. I was said, way back boom, and sanafa. Entina Bruni can be said compatibility. So the know-how of the coach should match up with the philosophy or the ideals of the club. Open the perfect replica. Pep Guardiola, Barcelona. Pep Guardiola, Man City. Before Sobe joining Man City, ni CC, ye be kwemu di atoa mano. Nti omo oni ombe ye adwuma kra na ni ya part to order da. Okoye nafa. But ebia Pep nunca wuyi no. Ebe share Chelsea setup na aye a bit chaotic because I fail no more find your move fit na. The level of success awenya ewo City no, it might not be so ewo Chelsea. Enti bibia ne kwan e fa so ye. Again, if you don't understand me, let me quote another example in reverse. Thomas Tuchel came into a chaotic situation with Chelsea. Quickly, or the almost Champions League, or call into an established model like Bayern.
Yes.
And far. I say, and say, I was a way far. Say, Fadia, Nandia Manioma, and sweet me a conkai. And that is why I think this whole Fonseca bet, to me, say Milan person more challenging for the Scudetto. If they want to build a winsome team, Fonseca is a wrong man. But if the thinking is a Shisha team, not team no suit me so then we move on from there. Then he's the right man. I don't think they are ready to win the Scudetto now. Maybe they are building for
Okay.
So on my way 2 years, he will get you a good team, a good squad, not just team. When was share? Oh, Fonseca Juma FPA, and the men can't find that out. Obet me as a team. At Roma, he did. Leo, or call Leo Nanciano, he did. Or best she said team Kama at the amount. But say on Fanji Bibini the Ontiminye. So I want to believe what Milan wants to do to become competitive again. And then after Fonseca, they will get the right manager to take them to win. Because he is not the winning type. Now, players Ben or Milan or Betimi Ashishe. Milan still have exciting players in their fold. A bistwa, a beer druiesa, a bit matured kakra. Coming in album, make them a solid team. Momundi party from the ethos, the practices, and everything of Stefano Pioli. Into your chimo free Pioli mrenimua near the rem into the new era. Or for 2 years, no more steady, they move on. Entina after how many games have they played? 3. Omobo games on Mabonina. Milan have not won. But what is it? They are calm. So it should tell you the thinking and project. No, Ibrahimovic be remo no. Afe no marriage again or more yet the one person or more. So give time. Momum no more said the more ye momonye. Then gradually the time will come when Omwankasa Beya aware say baby omedru they will need a step up from Paulo Fonseca. But end there against Venezia, they need a reaction and they need a win. Because you ever call a year into the international window. Now about Rafael Leao, Theo Hernandez, some issues, Now, club ne say enyashe, manager ne say enyashe. The reaction is how will he be able to get the boys to play? Obia anywhere. 2, they have not won so far. Malusu Bako, Omadromienu. They will need this to prove said they are ready to turn their bad start to the season over.
Venezia, so they say beyond Milan rich.
And only danger, no? Yeah. Because Venezia will likely plan for this game with enough time and then enough personnel. Check your players or more Venezia. Not check your more international break. To when enough time to study the opponent and prepare. Say, oh, no, boy, watching. Oh, your boss Saturday for front here, boy.
There's no time and prepare.
And to when your time, no, SCSC and hold their train. So it will be a game I'm a bet triafanable or bet the afanable. But they would need to make a statement win. So they are ready to move on from the period and then you mankoye. But Barcelona Girona is becoming the new Catalan derby. A severe excitement. When more the same Espanyol the na no de mabasa no. Espanyol the there was during the time of Raúl Tamudo. Tamudo mo na na the Catalan derby na yede. Basisi na sesa. Now sesa no. Girona the new boys in town. Omanya City scan kakra. Omanya a change of Pep Guardiola so kakra. Say Guardiola ni an running team no. Good. Now Omubesa omuche Barca for say the new boys in town. Your baby show. You bet me robe a shoulders with you kakra. Ain't the last season in 2 games against Barca picking up any points. She? And have a boy.
Front and back.
Away. So it is a revenge mission for the Barca team, but it's a defense Barca setup who have started the season well, and it's a Girona in transition. Xavier Frio, the Brian Hill, on loan from Tottenham Naba, but there is still Victor Chikankov, but they don't have their target man, Artem Dovbyk or Roma, and Abel Rius, nor can Spain or more under 23 team number G Olympic gold, no about Sporting Braga, and Naba. So a team wa ya sankre mukakra. Then Eric Garcia, who is a standout performer, is with Barca now. And a player no born more than 2 seasons ago for Girona. Barca be fan no. Oma sanso de Oma Diaba. Oma return package. I say Mr. Ibu and then pop package na. Or rapid package. Exactly. In terms of the Aurora Mio and so come back. But I don't think he can even play this game due to the terms almost a year for this aim. What I see now is it is the best time for Barca to get their revenge.
And it's
the best time. Only my recruiting. Girona haven't settled yet. And then 2, they don't have a solid defense. Last season, Krana no more winning. They concede like 2, they'll score like 5. So they are not a defensively solid team. And there's a Barca attacker. It is firing. 4 games played, 13 goals scored. Defensively, they are a touch solid. Although some conceded 3 goals. It is impressive if you have that record. So Emma Barca, Emma hope Neba said they could win today. And players on mobile or they could win tomorrow. Players on mobile crucial. I think you see, you don't always need to be comfortable to get the job done. You at times need to go beyond comfortability. May comfortable. I need to. I was saying Tommy and Sana my Debbie at times. And this is Hotoba. Internet Kaka said you burn the midnight candle. I didn't think I'll call candle midnight. Now I burn it to ensure you get things done. You need to go beyond extra normal hours. You go extra. Sana way it here. Use Kundi. Now you didn't come out so he's one of the finest right backs so far. Maybe see Euros no, he was one of the best right backs in the tournament. On your right back, he's a centre back by
yeah.
Bodo for the no. Kunde DNA sine no. Oyi defensive midfielder, centre back account, right back no. Sevilla no be any kakra. Anabasa so he had to play as a makeshift right back, but he's made the position his own. I mean the image we send Shadrach. Only Kubasi no. They have formed some kind of understanding now. When we hit map on the right channel of Barca, Omudigu. So, Omama Barca right hono, and why you say offensively and then defensively. offensively, no, Kunde can help in terms of say a piano ni diako, but the other day striking enough. That of Paul Kubasi, his ball playing ability, and then his visionary passing.
On him pass bopa. Good.
And Flake who say, I tell you, old boy, when you 17-year-old, Osa, born no who born ye. Kubasi no say born 100%, I feel no born 40%. Oh, whom born ye, but only my dear way ye pa. So let me deploy him as a quarterback. Quarterback in the NFL, they are like the playmakers. And Tibono, obetimi asuma from deep, but he has an excellent passing range. Check Valladolid against Barca. The assist for Rafinha. And Barca no inverted wingers who can cut in almost speed. They have a target man who can receive and link up play. And they have an excellent playmaker in Dani Olmo. But Ebi and Finfin, you can see a possible ne they are far. It might be congested. So a Kodru stage, a Mwaya Ding won Finfin, ye persi a sunny mua. Kubasi wohoa, obe sanim. Say Yama ni remua, there is Juskunde, obe overlape. Now come here, di Alejandro Balde Hunkomo. Say, during the week, the training sessions are Basayeno, mostly, it was to get Balde into positions where he can send in crosses. So obenya chance, obenya space, obenya time, our flanks why? It's because Rafinha Mobeka Manameboa. So definitely, Barca have the setup, they have the weapons, and they have the approach to beat Girona now. And it's a Girona team on Shishem, they haven't settled. Enti ayesa oyekese ba watie friso abebo obebo na nisu bring na no watata ni o tata ni wi ana ko say o match kronfo bi omobo no na o hwa kronfo ye match obetimi abo but edom ho enti no asi no say o hwe odin o wo meshia da chi bi na meshia wa dem de be no so enti that is what I see with this whole thing. So I wish most of the teams were Chelsea ne Bournemouth ne there draw masters. I don't see anything beyond the draw. Oh, Chelsea to me kwashe Bournemouth. I'm telling you. Me say Chelsea to me kwashe Bournemouth. I do be a 2-2. Chelsea be share and I be share Chelsea no abete. It looks like they can be Bournemouth. Man City, Liverpool definitely they want to continue and assert their dominance. So I expect when Haaland is expecting say obetimi the first player since 1946 I share 3 hat-tricks at once. I say okay, so the NBA 4 times a pair. Saturday any colored pictures, ne black and white.
Ne black and white.
So pictures ne betre wa pictures black and white in kwa time obi share hat-trick.
Halal no dey. Halal no dey.
Robot black and white time. Esa me na ko to ka bono wa.
Ala you say
was in 1947 black and white time no. Esa me na ko to go champion African club champion.
O kan len halal na say.
Okay, no, Mama Kai Brakotokoji, almost first.
Okay, so my members list no.
Black and white.
So the first one to do it, ne Frank Osborne for Tottenham, 1925. The second one, Tom Jennings for Leeds United, 1926. Then the third one, Dixie Dean, Everton in 1928. Then the last one was Jack Balmer for Liverpool, 1946. Nangana Krenya independence. It is a Haaland share hat-trick. Adi awaye no. A been said that since Ghana became an independent state.
So bo hat-trick atwa so.
Miensa. Ewo England no football him. So he's a guy on a mission. I may say the sooner we start according him the respect he deserves, it makes it better for all of us.
Okay.
Meaning say Inzaghi on him pass. Inzaghi scores goals.
Yeah.
But Haaland is a better finisher than Inzaghi. Who Italy strike a beer or an excellent finishing rate than what Erling Haaland has. But they regard them. Christian Vieri is regarded. Anameboa. So why can't we regard Erling Haaland for what he's capable of doing? Fancy Yanfa quotes into Jana.
Quotes no ya pili wo aye Facebook no so. Aye 4 inti over Facebook no so abehu. And 9
aye akon. No, it's
9.
Good. So first code here D9 BF 135 D9 BF 135.
Yes.
Second code near D9 C3 586 D9 C3 586. The third code D99 709 D99 7009. Last one no D8 EE 643 D8 EE 643. Into way no okay ti akeka bom ebi ye 400 odds ebi ye 300 and na dia kan ye kokwe sika de enti ye wish him the best of luck there esuso no obetime twa ne kese obetime twa ne ketua kokwe sika de obetime twa ne kese obetime twa ne ketua chairman mensro hwe international window die yo obedi
afutu kra de by this time
me say obedi
utu efu kra
enti eno ana no ball no so enye ne e body but
so de be wo hot
Whoa, Alaj na onwe de.
Papa nyakupa dom.
Oh, okay.
Asi nyame adu bi ada no kama.
Ai. Mama me na me homra sisi a me ban na ya ba wo straight.
The French for no ye na misuro akire.
Eni jai.
Minya ho. Na pipa no so aba no e.
Eni jai. So one kan a reinsi.
Dey asem na kan say. French no
me tie say nye story bia no me ho amefa ba ba.
Tie say akosi gunokrum amatanko ayubade amaka aba. Makoka gitia akwagidi aba ma menkai.
Chuwe kan. Oh,
de bisi
unya wa asem a.
Mi amefa.
Mate. Me da say.
Na asem so de minya bida.
Okay. Yo. Wo. Yene homra quick. Ye brand ya ba behwemanu a insu atreman anko said yo musi peno. Nyame adma. Otena nso ana Raja ewo ye Kroma enso ene Summertex game no beba so meka Kroma Ghana sem ana mekan ti yenkoma ye ban na ye ba beto aso e de afifie league matches ye behum ye kwaba.
From toothbrush no. Why you auntie? Toothbrush no. Ninya Ashford.
Nah, Ninya Ashford dear. Not so evident no way.
Who that the evidence ben? Ninya Ashford toothbrush.
Oh, sweetheart. Ashford toothbrushes no. You want different types. She abena de ya moku hu. Ashford Princess. And Obra could do the so Ashford Galaxy. What the na ira no so Ashford Evident. Media so Ashford Executive. And now media no so Ashford Friendly.
Without Ashford toothbrush
my dear. Ashford toothbrushes are who do dear. Papa, moto. Ne to me bow dodomi ye dani bia akwashisha ho. Ashford Prince, Ashford Princess, Ashford Friendly, Ashford Evident, Ashford Executive, ne Ashford Galaxy toothbrushes. Fibo Ventures na kofabe daso. It's phone friend 0241 545 646 and 0200 600 934. Ashford toothbrushes. They will soon
Mama kwa baba Gentleman Dental Clinic yedwumadi ya yedi ane se yebesiesi wosen na yabo wosen ho ban ama wonum enso ati anase wosen animonyam so afa ntuma pa efi wo fixed one no anase ye tafre no permanent one no eno susum yesi a untimi entu bi eno ene efe no PFM bridge anase PFM crown afi yesan eye cleaning services oba ye profession no mu na ye fene scaling and polishing se ebia enema bi ahyehyehye esen mu se bi okasa etimi mapampan ene ade ebamu na no oba Gentleman Dental ye ni nyina bi ewo ho Gentleman Dental Clinic ye wo Koforidua Central Police Station enchen wa na wodru enkan so a ye wo nungwa na Atomic Down domekwa benya runabout no so ho na wodru takwade pipe ano traffic light na ewo pipe ano ye ne OGN Bank na wo the same premises na Kachiman so ye wo magazine market kwan so ho anase opposite AY Ahmed na wodru Kumasi Abrepo Junction Total Filling Station wa traffic light na anihwe G runabout no free Total Filling Station na yabron sign na edi ho ye adwuma free eda juada kopem eda memeda witimi afre ya homa no e wo 055 913 9582
if I shop na me shade o bag
bra ade and not so bien
Wonya me share me see ba queen why me say.
Bra, said the time herbal mixture esia Jimmy ni me fie for. Enya dia ba ko pe ebe so ye.
Me dey do this ofa ni nyina.
Bra, se me ka se me di time herbal mixture ho adanse a. Riase nyina ebe te me nka. Enti se malaria, wadra ni time herbal mixture.
Enya anu go, die nanu ato a wontimi ani die no. Wadra ni time herbal mixture. Edre enye ma oba wa fa afuro. Die wo ma akoda no fo. Ene akoda woni mfie dumienu. Ansa na obeto time herbal mixture edre ibi no. Hwe se wako hospital anasa lab am wo hu se wo agide malaria ibi ansa.
Ayo se time ni TIME. Time herbal mixture. Afi malaria fi be ada ni ziba ewo mu no. Ebe tua. Ubenya bi ato ewo over the counter medicine sellers.
Any herbal shop to do na mu.
FDA agi edwadue nkratoi atom.
Abusaka kraka bi wo hanu meja tom na rewu sebe wo mi se abofra keto wanya 2 years akadai ba ku nti African Spider-Man bla be ya abofra keto yi mo na nipa ho hia dede bi koso anu ti ka me ho ne ko hwede wo mbia Petition ka African Spider-Man ba be sebo abofra yi ba prekope ne hu African Jack wo ba be sebo abofra na wo secret kura no anything Imboost herbal mixture. And only me secret. Na dia na ye. Na me yetua na ma wo keka e wo fom. Ana police mi di one dance say me say menye na me nso hwe. Na me so we no. A boost immune system. Ama say me yetua na me nte bre. Me timi di kama. Ama wo keka wo dum so ekoso. Me kura so me ta yale. Ama mai latitude me nya ba ko. Eye je na koso ho. Hey, Spider-Man, what are you going?
Who for me kura chen?
Ubenya Imboost herbal mixture. E wo pharmacy and answer herbal shops. Apem for eni nkola omundi fie dumienu enom. FDA agigede nkatwe atu.
So wallpapers papa to OP wallpapers and American for amount. So wallpapers at their decorative offices. So fie and sorry. Say ye perhaps ahodo. Baby bia wo yan wallpaper de do djuma bia no. OP wallpapers efro. Yama wallpapers ebe match blind curtains. Eba no bedside lamps and so OP MR types or mark shapes. Colors ahodo ni nyina. Ubenya bia to e wona so ye ho. Say OP LED backlight e de above flash screen echi a. And also OP ebe mo bi. So OP selfie ring lights. Auto phone beshim. Eye OP wallpapers and ebe mo selfie ring lights. OP e wo Kumasi Adum first floor. Nana Kwesi Agyeman building na mu. Tafo GNTC building first floor. Ana Chronom or barrier on the market na edian mhwe. So open wholesale and also retail. Any OP any insa so. Free OP our 0540 353750.
712
Here is to the friends who took the chance with no regrets. Investors no more hitting fortune. To the health workers who diagnosed drugs every move. And then to the hard guy who couldn't hold his emotions. To the passionate fan who couldn't contain his joy. To the seamstress who turned her hand-earned stitches into a bundle of joy. And now, here is to you. Your next big win is right here. From 1st July 2024, dial *712# and cost tickets as a group individual to win in the community draw or the grand draw on the 30th of November 2024. Unlock your luck with *712#.
Rated by the NLA on the Caritas platform, not for persons below 18 years. T&Cs apply.
Mamenche, time HH herbal Mr. Bina Unumi, and your what dropa, a ya draw. Dro say, mani pedian kwamwano enya hoden na akwatia yare and train yare and san wakwakoto fire wadro na nomno abribia Kanoga Company Limited. What the time TIME ebe jasono wonnoa and the time HH herbal mixture e dia bedwaso akra wonyanya mfisia dumienu enum bi opemfo ene oba wo ma akra nufo enso enum bi time HH herbal mixture wo benya bi
over the counter medicine sellers any shop dodo na mu
so wo pedodo to afre 0244 417669 024
Bossu. Yo. Do not tell someone one more doing this.
Bossu.
Ha!
Do not tell someone one more doing this.
Ha! Sure. Blah. na we dey sika be no de ma wo watimi amodu ade no
fe na no makuku dan for mo pe no mo fi anim so wa no Jonathan wa
masa we dey no di o
we mi ya me kwa na security a
masa kwa bia
amaba sika
eno aye bia si asem ase masa wasa tabani na masa
bela kwa nyina sini nchen
bela kwa sini nchen bra enti tiri no de na yey
tiri no say me sculptor so me sculptor na me tiri no me yini 111
masa we dey
ka be ye ni tiri no me ka be na me yini 111
masa I'm not doing so kuma se fo ani ati o
nya ko no TikTok no
Jonathan so one no e na kwa na amodu ne followers anu
so me patcho me bo patcho ko chi
o ye na so chi na masa
amodu na ade ne sa ayo chain ni na da kom no
wa ye ni chain na masa
asa ne hwene
no sepu ne hwene no ha
akwa se nyanye yie
ha wo se sepu ne hwene no masa me menti ase ba kwa otim so ni maduma ha
wa ye tiri nyini
wa ye bibia ni chain na jan etini jira ni na wo de na ye
aha
mesi wo jira no
jira no de simple kra ejire ha
ma jira da
o simple she
ana ni mama wani esa wo ono pe ebela kwa pa hwe o ma sa ye bela kwa esi ni chen ma sa akwa we yo ha wuni madwuma wo na no na boju se ni na hwe o modi na no hwe sini be se
no onse we na ya time nta me zoom in
na zoom in
modi bibi na ye e fa she mfla
o fa eno ye no
she eno na abeto ya me ye no
na ha no se no e ho no wa sepu na
masai adwuma ni anim adwuma no Jonathan so wa no woni fa fu ya
Jonathan so wa masa wo udi kwa chire wate so wa ha we are living legend na moto mo ye na moto mi ye she masa eje kasa o
na anim de mu nkura wataba ne nan
she wo sepu na na ni ase masa woni madwuma wate etu ya bedro bi asin
ame kete o mo
Bosu. Yo. Jonathan so one modu ne sa no.
Bosu.
Ha!
Jonathan so one modu ne sa no.
Ha! Che. Bla. Na we dey scabe no de ma watimi amodu ade no
fe na no makuku dan for mo pe no mo fi anim. So one no Jonathan wa.
Masa we dey no di o.
We am kwa na security a.
Masa kwa bia.
Amaba msika.
Eno aye bia si asema sei. Masa. Wasa tabani na masa.
Bela kwa nyina sini nchen.
Bela kwa sini nchen. Bra. Enti tiri no de na ye.
Tiri no say me sculptor. So me sculptor. Na me tiri no me yini 111.
Masa we dey.
Ka be ye. Ni tiri no. Me ka be na me yini 111.
Hey, masa I'm not doing.
So.
Kuma se fu ani ati o.
Enya ko no TikTok no.
Jonathan so one no. E na kwa na amodu ne followers anu.
So me patcho me bo. Patcho ko chi.
O ye na so chi na masa.
Amodu na ade ne sa. Ayo chain ni na da kom no.
Wa ye ni chain na masa.
Asa ne hwene no.
Ne hwene no sepu ne hwene no. Ha!
Akwa se nyanye yie.
Ha! Wo se sepu ne hwene no. Masa.
Me menti ase.
Ba kwa otim so ni maduma. Ha!
Wa ye tiri nyini.
Wa ye bibia ni chain na. Jan etini jira ni na wo de na ye.
Aha.
Mesi wo jira no.
Jira no de simple kra. Ejire. Ha.
Ejire da.
Simple. She.
Ena ni mama wani esa wo. Ono pe ebela kwa pa. Hwe. O mo sa ye bela kwa esi ni chen. Masa akwa we. Yo. Ha woni madwuma wo. Na no na boju se ni na. Hwe. O modi na no hwe. Sini be say no.
Onse we na time nta me zoom in.
Na zoom in.
Modi bibi na. Modi bibi na ye. E fa she mfla.
O fa eno ye no.
She eno na abeto ya me ye no.
Na ha ni say no e ho no. Wa sepu na.
Masa. Adwuma ni anim adwuma no Jonathan so wa no woni fa fu ya.
Jonathan so wa masa wo udi kwa chire wate. So wa. Ha! We are living legend.
Patcho ko chi kaka na moto.
Obo no ho na moto mo ye na moto mi ye. She, masa. Eje kasa o.
Na anim de mu nkura wataba ne nan.
Wo sepu na. Wo sep. Nani ase. Masa, wo ni madwuma wate. etu ya be dro bi asin
ami Kate your mama
Bossu yo Jonathan so one more do this ano
Bossu ha Jonathan so one more do this ano
ha
Chempe Fred Doctor Tetefuinso 0599-311-311 NAC Clinic, we bring your smile back to you.
Yes, yemre na fe yemra mehwe eye fie dia no so kakra large baba sha ma membra eye large na fe large mfa the headlines na embran sana ya bana ya ba beto so large say ohun ye de
nyame adum papa bibia da no kwam nyame timite
oh okay
wenim House of Folk ahomachi ena team no take off from Accra. You move from Accra at the time I may be wura edem ha no be 10:30 ko you know afeni na team no adu so ga kope even say Pando na omura omo hotel ti say match no be ebeba so before some be kono so board of directors have House of Folk Asia players ni nyina ni technical team no and the Quran Kasa say we have 34 matches to go ni abomu 1 and say man Quran mo mabamu emu na mo 33 aka no so mutimi yire mo no mutimi hye ni nyina akora mutimi giligi mani yie nti mo masa defeat we no emu mabamu na omo konkodene sebe ya matches aka no omo fa eni agro mutimi having more matches TDS no mo fan too much no mo hwe wo manim omo say to technical team no so efo say differences bi omo bia omo nyina too much here nyame adoma wo chana hasene Pando Heart of Lion match no ene de am can say be killed or be
killed or kill or be killed
killed or be killed me that say ooh nkwankwa sa match no dina panifo no wiere na omono nkora no ihia kama enteye isi omokogodu de misenya me yadom fi wura ntu a kramo ebetu Abdulaziz Nuruddin so he's back to training but the squad we need the fansenya do betumi abo ena sa ai goalkeeper for Shoaib no edi no Shoaib na the real name pa ni ana ni Shoaib no Shoaib ni ana hasi no Shaibu ono so tama hasi ko Togo no unya kakra wonensa ti obaye no was starting in normal training say there doctor so decline fix he said there he can join the team report ekutam kire say be apart from the former Kivisa player no nko na msi went me anko afrane Kivisa former player no afrane bibi afrane Maka ono ko ni passe se o yare kakra tu entima ka munyesa squad nyina de nyame adum nyina eka ho moko nyame adum chano papa na some board of directors no efa ebeko akopie mu so ga kope no makotai House of Folk team some passports na no so ha uba achantrage ni ha regional body no RCC omo so eto omo sa frɛ yempanimfo bitisana na asabre director Isaka ya papa Alhaji Audu na nabafo akuto Prince Ali ena one Mr. Ba ena chapter na chairman na penifo bibrebe na mto musafre omo ena Alhaji TJ kontompo ni afere ena hono so otonu ya omunyina eka ho binom ko hia omo ya marathon meeting sampanifo yi na aba Chantregi ha omo da House of Folk ano hema day to day bibia koso kama TJ ko base timu no last year papa amani ye hunu ya ebo 430 ye ne bechem e ko 430 no bo 430 ne ko off relegation line no ne na ba kusi ho ena chiri ye ba mu a ebeteka esa she 32 a chiri apparently ba ko katim no kura collapse ye na enjawe ne na ye ne chese afedi ahokamba nti de esiye no fancy empese bibesi biem tina mpanifo yi aye sa meeting no nti eno de meeting aye nyame aduma be mpanifo no aso ate se timu no nyetimu asese ye ka Tima Ebeshedi has me who some in the Kramit Minkas has Boga cut off for. The American say has a Beji Lake. It's because of team the pedigree. Okay. And yet my Boga cut off for. It is supporters in on far Pabonta Timnechi. Now, Ubi and ye and free no more. Be an Kumakasa no money here. In Winnie Yamabe. Papa, people say no. My men consultant, French for an abo. Michael.
Baba.
Dedica la proca.
La proca.
Has a story in DSC. La proca. Voici. Tienio. Voici gan les toi énumération. Monsieur Kama. Autrement, obricasoa, obridier. Voici si tu as marre si affaire dans sa boca. Tu as quoi c'est quoi? Voici à tu y a un fond comme beaucoup de. Actually, so much actually. Si font comme Kodio. Ça n'a jamais ma.
Asama vous.
Ouais, Botuko Express. Pando, the Heart, the Lion. Attention, le mot du club du Accra. Ça, c'est quoi, Badila Mouvier? Est-ce que, puis par exemple, c'est au Pandoa, Yamen Américain. Botuko Express, c'est ça au Pandoa. Almost Muguna or more the Besha house and you have to read Efufuga.
When is he to go in the Efufuga?
Pandu heart of I for Pandu for you must to go in the
Tombesha house.
I almost say Muguna, Ambasha has a very Efufuga.
Yo,
and a house of 40, you know, when we are with the Maomo. You have found to me, say, Yabesha Mohada, Sana Pipanoka. Has a four catcher heart of flowers, so Muntimi Shaye, Yabesha Mohada. But two guys for the best Alajilama.
Some passports.
Wait, go to Chrome. I go to Chrome Chronicle. Go to Chrome Chronicle was say Samates the Aboy, Salamete, the club, the Morocco, Raja, Udilama, Wulama, Wesava Anko. Was it Samates, a crowd last of Udian Uwe? People need to say Samates and Rajano. Kakwa so say a crowd last of Udian Uwe.
Uyalo chinchini.
Kakwa ni mchaso Uwe no chinchini. We abriye. People mo hena no. Club du Ghana, ça a travaillé beaucoup de l'action mondiale autrement la CEDIA applément appelé.
OK.
Si tim ke akaba kope. O si tim ke sibo Ghana ha, oni stadium. O bom pempe. Ye ko boase. Ye ko abrankese. Ye ko boase. Ye ko abrankese. Bom pempe ontimi nyina na so. Salajela ma
asama kansa so usuro.
Asama mfu. People no more be.
Also club du Ghana was here wine.
Ose.
Club du Ghana was here wine.
Now the mistress message kasa kotoko.
Na fe kan.
Na so mo na so mo ko boase. Na wo sa kwa ntwa so mo tutu nkonya obrankase nti na musuro no. Pierre Kona bedi na bedi wie.
Son passeport.
Le club de Accra. Attention de la Côte éliminer le toit. Aussi Côte que c'est bon cran. Ija gunichim.
Watara no.
Wa motara de me pacho.
Okay. Was a club du Accra.
Tio. Coach is on cry.
There was it by French, was a club today.
Was it? And your club du Accra. Was it la Coach soa?
Oh, okay. Mate.
Ti uko park si Fabi no ho. Tanko. You ever say Tanko there? Tanko Ibrahim Tanko owo ho.
Some passport.
Dreams in your Wednesday. Former Kotoko player. Karim Zito so ho. And na Watara so ewo ho. Ti mi kasa Watara.
That's
it. Be also a big team.
Yo.
Salajela ma
Asamanfu. Yo. Wo. Alash Baba Shai no. Yema so enwa nso atreman efa defeat ewo eyefie. Ana nyamyar much now so Raja ebebona afi Ghana League match se be ya postpone because of Africa na basono enti eno wonsem ne but before Mike minim unya bibia for Free or boss, Sabia, update on Sabia Korokobina Koana stadium be ready.
Oh, the stadium, okay. Last season, near the basketball.
Oh,
so the stadium will be ready.
Okay.
Now, oh, no. They be enjoying to us. Maybe the only thing they need to do a little bit of cleaning anyway. Kotoko are good to go.
Oh, okay.
So, Bibia the demo, me from what I know, likely say, on next home game on Bebo. They can play there. And yeah. And Ramiame Boase. And you can see the enthusiasm in town. Obuase for no pesa Kotokoba. Yeah, 20 cycles for no so mutia. Omoke come. Yeah.
Obuase for Nankasa.
Omo pesa Kotokoba.
Ebesa Kotokoba.
Out of 5 people I'll be share. So Obi so almost say, am I ready? So Mbeje Kotokwa. 3 Bekacho say yes, am I ready? Yep. No crana make catch.
Yes, Oma football.
I'm telling you.
Oma football.
Yeah. Pitch na greener than way. Camera na yensa.
Anti pitch mean they say.
Yeah.
Greener
a green scene way.
Away old video.
Pitch near green scene way. No crana make catch. I know I was there. That was stadium.
Wow.
Juma ka craving way. So Obuase they are part of me, na me a part of Obuase. Exactly. Honey a woman, honey a tete, me honey me co school. So basically, I am like an Obuase boy. All those mean free Obuase, menya dancing, but I am part of Obuase. So I went there yesterday personally. Me and me koko share, and I don't think there are any issues with the stadium, but for be a clean anyway on there. So I think I'm meeting about. And the people of Obuasi are ready to accept. And then Ukraine may catch on. Fancy. The decision for Kotoko to play there, Maminka Bibika craving fan count. Among for like I don't know Monkwa Brankes anyway. I can put up very valid reasons for Brankese, but I can also put up more valid reasons for Obuasi. Send me and I catch us a call. Now traveling to Obuasi is way easier. A quite near. Yeah, Obuasi way easier.
Especially me no Nisebia me trans but Sebia Koroko Benya to Sebia police motorcade bina a bi kwama mano.
Omunya motorcade kro omunya 30 minutes no madru. Se omunya police escort. Se police di omunya 30 minutes crowd.
Sebia Koroko ben traffic bi ni.
Se if every vehicular traffic ajame is moved out of the way, enyo 30 minutes no madru.
Whoa.
Yeah. So getting to Obuasi now should not be a hassle. And I'm not even speaking in reference of team. The team need that comfort and convenience of traveling. But for the
supporters,
fans, oh, some more organizer Mohonamo de Mobasi say kwa. And yamo 45 minutes, you should be in Obuasi. And you're safe. A quine daso. On one chill. And Obuasi Stadium, no so there almost here no. You go there and then you are safe. Inner perimeter, the wing side of the VIP. You can go sit there, you can enjoy it. And even the people within, there is no rival team now. And this is first maybe I know Obuasi go first ball. Now there is no Premier League in Obuasi. And last season, but for New Dibiasom Kobo Division 1 anyway, you know, the Obuasi Township has not had any competitive Premier League game ever since he has got free league in him. So the people miss it. So with effective promotion, so we promote the game.
Sunday.
Obuasi for Natia Kotoko Eba, and they feel the presence of Kotoko in the town. Fancy, come on. They will get the numbers to come and occupy the stands or the seats. Na amage no ayefe. So Kotoko moving to Obuasi, it helps a lot. And Obuasi for us nim because there were a couple of restaurants and then pubs are more pretty just within the vicinity of a stadium.
Yeah.
Omunim what a typical match day means. Sir Champion McLean they set up for a particular reason for match day specifically.
Yeah.
So on a typical Sunday, a match day, na Kotoko go home. Come on. Omuni memfaso ebe so omankasa kra de omhu be hyem e de promote en Kotoko no e dom tinas wo kuma pema apem beba. So a dom no, this one falls not on the management, but I think it should go to the circles. Circles in Penifo no omo keka omo ho if Kotoko are going to Obuase, so Omuya Omunyome ye to Omunyome ya, a beye fair. Only Tennessee Stadium near the yellow never bro so. Me I'm a Goldfields fan. And yellow ne the idea omun to me pepemba be red. But they will fill the stands, they will fill the seat. Ebema aye fair. Ebema aye akonoso. So I would love for them to be there. Why not Abrankese? Why not Abrankese? Because Obuase kwani yesi Abrankese die no. 2. There is a rival team playing at the Dr. Kwame Chase Stadium. Nations benya Kotoko who does saying, but they can't love Kotoko more than themselves. And you may be a young can wait for so and I yendi one from him. Yendi komobi one from him. By yenimi football in your mekum. Seme me ko bomb Payama nations are. Definitely, I will pray for nations to be supreme over any other football club. Exactly the point. In all the Kotoko Kwashawa, onya die biasa or bomb paye tia Kotoko. But dear why?
I said the moment I will protect it. Interest.
Definitely. So Kotoko needs a neutral venue, and then distance ways so distance sports. I think it's good. So supporters no. I was some more come who
I'm so do me fa da ban ho obefa sa kwana so ko tisi trade main junction so one was say
a simple na car kitikiti create me ko na car buses akese a simple trip na obenya a simple trip na Obuase car ho so de ne penye pena ana se mo organize mo na ye bus na no kra na be ye fair and be ye fair. I'm telling you, the stadium is ready. I measured up just to observe. Say, Omokomo buy a kama na saying kama. Oh, a crabeshe. I think they should go there. Omoko bebo. Sikase muni bibi. And as this team no so far win. Indeed, there is no reason to stay at home if Kotoko decides to go to Obuase.
Match days or Obuase Sundays, who won't say, or be a true people stadium. I say, for about 2 seasons,
Messi
or stadium Sunday down.
Omobeba. And rap, me wo hona, Obibas or me. Say, Komodia. What is a Kotoko ba? And untina Mabana si de be me barber shad, they send me for Obuase.
Yes.
Me call. If you know me, I'm quite 1-2-1-2 be. So there's a boba kum no mami no. So for a personal thing and then also for a jumana me no. Now the middle. Oh, mo bad dia be show. I say me feel no, but oh mo bad dia be share.
Wow.
Enti mantem no. From Bogobri ne yi ho no. O mat na se de ho nkomo.
Pomposo ni tutu kafo.
Pomposo put there so mo but they will come.
Yes.
But may come within the vicinity of a stadium, estate anyway, a bomb anyway. No. O mat na se di ho nkomo. And no man atade as wa osane ya waba. Wabe Ra stadium or stadium ne ben no. On faka onye hwe. All boys no kwa keke. If they organize themselves, omo be bro be 100 or 500. And there's a moment the 5,000 free here kwa. You are likely to be guaranteed no less than 1,000 people from Obuase or Mosobeba.
Pitch
me say pitch no eda a. Me say me kwhwa ade na me kan. I don't exaggerate. And I'm in being frame. Me say pitch na omo show video no. Sa pitch no. The omo show video no. The pitch has improved beyond that. Yeah, it has improved beyond that. And I don't want to exaggerate in case Papa saying Baba Debbie. But I think there's a pitch ready for football into Omonia Nisa. And run a news be by say I think one year back Kwakomia Muftao. Na the request come on FIFA said what is say FIFA for na publication be almost say Oma spending FNA disca I maintain 80 pages or so. Shout out if I email netos in the kind the email direct. I don't want to misquote and as a way. There's a response from the media office of FIFA to Muftau Anabila Joy. I said, dear Muftau, many thanks for reaching out. Please see below some information about the FIFA Forward 1.0 contribution to the borehole project in Ghana. Under FIFA Forward 1.0, FIFA helped GFA with assisting 80 match venues in Ghana to maintain their natural grass pitches. This included the installation of boreholes and water tanks and meeting the minimum club licensing requirement for match venue facilities. The boreholes assisted in the maintenance for a total of $267,273. That's all rounding offer. $270,000. So that is a year the FIFA had to buy. We can also refer you to some press articles mentioning locations for the borehole project, such as no other link no and so they are shares here. And FIFA no adia to say odisika ma GFA no a borehole project.
Isika.
I know what to do on where FIFA nane no munsemo. FIFA forward 1.0 contribution to the borehole project in Ghana. Borehole no more yet heading. Ye borehole no send ye beya. Mubetime nya nsuo e de aboa water grass na what natural pitches pitches in so what natural grass in so send ye beya webwa in the pitch maintenance. Then the narrative was out there. Say every na kwa jiska ska no mkoko je na san ko de be maintain pitch na ya hwa ma de ekoso baba ya na ekoso. You see, mostly let us try to put, I don't think I am football, but I think the reporting has been a bit problematic. And our job as part of the media is also to inform and educate. This is an official statement from FIFA. Yo, but I binti a FIFA for ne trono. Omoye installation of borehole ne water. Omoye in boat. Omo so won say sika no omde ma efe no. Ade apotin aye say omo mfa nie. Now, if you dig deeper, I think the FA needs to come out with certain things. Back on $267,000 no moje no. At what CD exchange rate? But I think the FA should officially come out. The CD exchange rate for this, not every dollar biano, or more say 5 CDs, 72 pesos.
Time.
Yes. Intercomia, let us calculate here. Sana FIFA, yeah, the mom.
72 pesos.
Yeah.
267.
273. If I multiply 5 CDs, 72 pesos.
273 multiplied by 5 CDs, 70 pesos. Okay. 1,523,456.
It's
1,523,456.
Good. Now, payment checks now, you know, as at the time, almost a more year application for this project was a FIFA Forward 1.0. Now your FIFA Forward 2, Theatra 1.0. No time as you can be any time I'll be applying. No, there are differences. According to Meme checks, any investigations I'm hearing, almost a time or more apply. No, the application time, and it's a will be a local school. The time to apply for admission, no, ebia 2022, but I'll be admission no in 2023. Good. As at the time they were applying, the CD dollar exchange rate or no, it was not given by them, but was given to them was 5.72. Say you be quantify CD to dollar no. Yeah, maybe a 10, yeah, 11. By a bay no 5.
Current.
The anyo na obetire.
Okay.
Sika no de ma no na kire say na memeye no. Nti je never do dwumedie. That is the investigations I did, but I still think we need clarity because officially if it comes from the FA, it gives it credence. Ebi bet me about say me research am koye no. Me hwehwe am koye no meti. So the FA needs to come out and explain the 80 natural grass pitches are a benefit from this initiative. They should publish the list. We are journalists, and then we will take things up and then find out.
I agree. They should publish the list.
Okay.
And you can say that Omano.
You
need to prove it. Prove it. Pitch A, pitch B, pitch C, pitch D.
What you say? So what is canon? What church? It makes sense. Now come out, clarify issues better. Pitches A, B, C, D. And you do who you are. Minimum cars. A Kumasi Anglican. No more ye Minim say Caladan. Almost all my bill. So they need to publish the list and then
good.
Now ya ni ayakoye central for no. Yes, you to one among and this all about Tamalia. and there's a moment me and kwa your best mo bi mu akotamale ho no atwa ho mfoni no de dance ne de aba so wo bo brekuma Golden City Park no and the die wo no answer offer phone ma Freddy wo die wo say ni ye say be wo eye brekum enti be no kra na anya no kra o de ato no hu say ne no so city so that ebeboa ma adwumadie no aye kama but I think that we can tone down a bit on the sensationalization of stuff. Issues uba as a media. I was here near a more calm posture. Na yet to meet ye na domneti asye. Na ambe said dear domne one mountain so no be reacting no. Ye ne dom no be react pepepe. There's a difference in mem. Ye ni adwuma no. Ye nyani hey. Ye adwuma no enkyerɛkyerɛ. Wo kyerɛ wi a men sie gyina enko ha ana engyina ha kyerɛ mu wie de owo fie no otie no or you matured enough to pick out the positives and the negatives and form a conclusion. To this one it goes to us. Aya yenya botre when issues come up like this na yen rebrem where FIFA na nanu munsem enya me to move down in the reply. I not try reply from FIFA. Exactly. So FIFA gave the GFA money for a borehole project.
So Muftawa posted.
Oh, he posted this.
Okay.
But the spin around, of course, it happens. There's a political terrain. Even in the media, we do politics. And then I say, oh, my. So the spin-off was, no, discuss pitch. The money from FIFA, I say, for boreholes. Send your bay a beboa. Ama omo so di omo pitch dwumedie no omo wetimi an ha omo so enchechemu no simple no Africa ne de yentimi ne omo mbo yenti asiesa so now the moment the draw was made me catch out said North Africa ne kono fancy ye wo munsem ene de wo ho. These are guys who operate with a bigger budget than all the wo, and these are guys who are consistent at this scene better than all the woko. Enso atemana koi sebi akonya bi beba ma omatimi akobie hu a for consistent pure fancy 1 out of 10 enya guarantee sense what
almost the da omoko
they come this is Juju next year so whenever I catch you fancy hwe Constantine every 5-year period bia no obeba confederation a 3 out of 5 USM Oja every 5-year period bia no one back confederation obeba be 3. So these guys are participating in the competition 3 out of 5 times. Yania de no 1 out of 10. Dream score last year. Ba me no tie. Ye nimpefe passes the next are dreams be kono e be den. Because when you kono ye kono keke sabe ye nkobusu mfie nsapan. Umfiti preku nkonko gina na e wasa wode ho akade de ko ho akade no sika ka ho team hihye ka ho na team hihye ye se kwatria de efe ye de sika na ye we don't have the budget to be consistently tina FA president ninya akonya ko gina congressman ni mo ka atre se sports minister yes rem ago no share na one player Mike no me kasi asem so tina sports minister no FA president kachene say ebeya kagana ha no sane ye de ni sitie no aban som na ankran so asom but it should become a certain government policy. So if we ye chatwo say Ghana club bia wa qualify our call Africa enya dwa enya ta ba munyina no say a club ba ko no obeje Ghana League no kobo Champions League the obeje FA Cup no kobo Confederation Cup yen twesi kanto on fama no afibia say na be your the best na emwa. If we are able to put this into actuality, fancy, it puts to bed a lot of the concerns that we have from instances like this.
First half, now no more
yes,
fancy, I think Koroko Neo Moboas and I share the same sentiment with Mike. Officially, club Nankasamba Bontin so Moko Boase. What am I say? But the stories we are hearing around, and some of the people, so I also any more and no more didn't communicate said Omoto Toto was going there. They are not so much comfortable with Nations FC pitching the so due to club political internal wars or one kasa kwa de any srobi wom se bi obi kura betima bibi kura de ti o ma work ti o ma resource no mo sentiment nka meanwhile oboaso pitch ni so ye de eda from Kumasi to oboaso kura de ne de we say the motor kid kura kan wo kura de be 20-25 minutes kura you be there na wakako ball it's a good pitch to good stadium space wo ho you benya ba bia park. But the most important aspect here is when Koroko is always in town market kosoro. Yeah. So imagine Koroko in house so oboase.
A serious oh yeah. Koroko because oboase so house Koroko for.
And said that 40,000 to say
Asokwa junction yeah.
E be say come on.
Ana oboase nso no ba bia cameras e be gina twa game
ubenya easy
3 stands me twa picture bi 3 stands there were the main camera stand and on the VIP in this room sorry VIP in the wings the left one a camera stand and the right ones were camera stand
and some of them be far panel na chi ade
enti omo camera stand no se me ha mani nka it will match baba yara de no or might even be better.
Enti ehone de ka misusu emu a Koroko nyintum no monko ube training no Kumasi ya when it's match day they prepare the pitch you go there no akobo nice environment and oma football
na circles na wo boasen so ayere won ha ya adwuma
also mo ye adwuma pa because mo ye adwuma on fancy they could literally get more than maybe half of stadium field in Kumasi Asante Koroko home games. More than half, and the results no so ba a bit me abama ne o ma timi improve. Promo you work intensive for boase for no crab e be jom no ma ye e say McLean joint mu nyina be nyeska bi mu say enya so mu nyeska but e say be pija
yeah
that's the way sala na was stadium na chi woni say we nyina no
mo say da anya float bi mfam fa boase
oh yes
it float bi na we na fabulous ni nemu I don't man come bet me height no my awareness float no the speakers say
chingera no fancy wadamfo no
saga ne de oboa o masa ono ye hwe no reba kwa bari mienu
na e say eno so timi aboa
acho wenye media ma game no media ma game no afufo na wo wase no so obegene market some
the aspect of journalism what we report what we want the public to see two different things. This is the story, but this is what I want the public to see. What I see, Timika said, this is the story, but this is what I mean as a journalist, and I want the public to see or the public to know. We are not here to despise Obi Ejuma and answer Obi Juma Dia Wodi. Fancy what I say, and we are not here to give lectures on ABR journalism. Senior and answer also yeni say me lecturer. No, I'm being honest. And besides, maybe you might even be a better lecturer than me. You can even teach me a lot of things in the job. So individually, nankasane de obi anyina ne nche ni ataki issue nankasa da hono. The issue nankasane da hono fancy. See the two senior me agree say they should come out and come and give us a list of the number of stadiums or mudi to me say scanner ye de buy no aye ho adwuma. You see,
that is the only there is mover.
There is lack of trust. There is lack of trust around the FE. Edi better FE no ho nye. Iti nyoman kitin bi say no. Utimi baba until be accountable for the said matter na. Eti odi no ho kakra. Ana edi ho tie no emma one time o. Edi ho tie ban kitin. The goodwill of the FE is in the mud.
Ade ba ko no say din say ye bold din asa ade na travel faster at a faster rate but say bia obetimi repair that damages.
It doesn't take easy so it takes time. It ebia nie yes amamu sika for 80 pages 80 no wo de dem aye bia no mo fa listen nya den emra bontin let's assess mo se pitch A my we na si wo ya check ahwe pitch A ade ne wo ho my borehole my tank pitch B my borehole my tank out of 80 no utimi my list of even 40 Ghanaians who know say you even took a step to do it And if you are even giving reasons as to why the rest of the 40 is not even done, Crampona, at least a bit more to assume my phone will say, what's the ABBC? But until said the list will come out, I think the FA will need to come out as soon as possible.
Now, Mike, to say, FND say, omo disburses kana, omo chose a fire do say, and I say, number that's so.
No, sir, apply.
Okay.
The FIFA forward, no, omo farmer precon. You have to apply. Apply, I know my show books, especially your financial books. So we will be a would dino crewsika semua. FIFA out the toe. I'm a certified, sorry, one financial clearance. Ni na nombe. Na after your project now person yeno. Na omo releasing who's the amount. So the money or the funds are released for project specific purposes.
Okay, now say if in the state say be ombet the I do see.
Exactly.
Okay.
Here the amount near the SA. Now we are obebu wa kunta.
Oh yeah. Yes, I understand.
The FA has accounted for it. FIFA so yeah. But you see, let's understand these things. The FA is a private entity. They are accountable to FIFA. FNFS or the new to public no. But Nipa or J are FIFA.
Okay.
Good. Until when you need the information, you request for it. Now, I am only suggesting they come out with the list because we're not a matter of public interest. So, in the interest of public, say you best satisfy the public produce the list and then allow the public to make their own judgment. But they've produced a factual statement to clarify. So you can get it. No, the list is not attached, but it comes with links. Website links and wow
and I say be I'll click links.
Yes, it's gonna be too much.
Okay, so with the links, it can lead you to identify the number of pitches on my GFA, a private institution, no doubt about that. But the way football is being run nowadays, you can never run football solidly without the backing of the government and the people. Nipa no more mind. You see, gone are the days I hear no football people ni akoto abani ekwe baby. But the burden at the end of the day will solely come and lie on the people who support the game. For example, now Ghanaians are not enjoying the Premier League because they believe say there are some decisions maybe a mobile Congress more could take a more personal interest as heads of the club, but as supporters no and have any impact on them to enjoy what the Premier League is bringing to them. This is where the issue lies with. The communication between the FA and the government and the people needs to improve. And the relationship between the government, the GFA, and the people should massively. I've seen step by step say, but the better say the more. The government is not responsible for some actions. I expect the FA to be more prudent in terms of communication, to come out na Ghanaians any trust when it comes to so musu push government mbeboa omo na nyoma nsisi anya sa oya suro oya
me fa me course
obi asuro aban obi asuro afi
di babra page na akwakwo twen we na ba say